are no strangers to scandal. Opie and Anthony on satellite radio. Those hosts, Anthony Cumia and Greg Opie.
Controversial team. Opie and Anthony apologizing for yet another raunchy
comment profanity-laced rap. Is this the last straw for the raunchy radio duo?
Yeah, come on, bring it on. You know what? I think this is hilarious.
A whole big bunch of fun.
The greatest show on satellite radio today.
This show is like the box of chocolates that Forrest's mother was talking about.
You're a no-good son of a bitch.
Fuck you, motherfucker.
We're so much fucking better than you.
Absolute lunacy.
If you're giving me the hook, fine, whatever.
What's going
I do
on?
what I'm told. I don't.
Completely out of control.
It doesn't get better than this. Come on, it's shocking.
But enough of this palaver. Let's get the show on the road.
Let's do this! On the road? Let's get the show on the road.
We haven't been on the road in years.
Oh, my God. I miss that.
We haven't been in public in well over a year. When was the last time we were in public? I think it was a St. Patty's Day party, right? Last year? April, May, June, July.
Yeah.
We haven't been out in public in 16 months.
It's been quite some time.
This was a show where we were out in public a lot. Taking a little break from that, I guess. Good morning. Welcome to the Opie and Anthony Show.
Morning.
As Tiger Woods putts with his stupid pink shirt. Weren't we just talking about pink shirts on this show?
I think so.
It's becoming some kind of power color for guys, and I don't know.
It's been going on for a while. Guys been wearing the pink shirts.
That's a rough one to pull off, don't you think?
Yeah.
Jimmy, you promised us that you would wear a pink shirt into the show.
I would absolutely. I just don't have one. But it's a guy's way of going, hey, look what a man I am. I can do something so faggoty and still be a man.
It's rough.
Yeah.
I know. It's a rough color, no matter how you look at it.
Yeah.
The British Open, though, for some reason they play the British Open at 4 in the morning. I don't get it. It's still dark and they're playing golf. That's really weird.
What time is that here?
Yeah, it's like...
Well, that was my bit. Thanks.
I think it was...
Thanks for blowing my bit. I was going to go with it for a little while.
I didn't even mean to be literal, Jim.
Fucking asshole.
Literal Jim.
My stupid bit. I can't even get it off the ground. I was going to go into floodlights and all sorts of stuff.
I'm sorry, dude.
Glow in the dark fucking golf balls.
I was being literal, Jim, without meaning to.
They do make it bright.
Yeah, they sure do. It's a shithole, though. Look at this. It's the middle of summer in somewhere over there. I don't even know. Is this St. Andrews this time around?
The links of the Knights of St. Andrews.
St. Andrews.
This jacket was given to me.
Yes, it's golf without the L, right?
They called it golf without the L.
You know what's fucked up about this? This course? Guys have been playing, and then Travis is good at this stuff, so maybe he can help me out. They've been walking around this particular course that they're playing at today for the British Open, right? For something like 600 years, guys have been fucking playing golf.
That's insanity.
Can you even wrap your mind around that, Ant?
Like there were people were living in castles.
They were living in castles.
Like
yeah, the
in
castles
that
are
are
still
now
all over the
ruins.
place. Sure.
1552.
1552, they've been walking around that course playing golf. So
that's great.
So that's what, what are we up to? Almost, all right, so it's 460 years, more or less?
1552.
Wait, that's fucking a ratty looking. Where the fuck is Tiger playing from? It's a ratty old course.
Yeah, they're known for having just ratty courses. This is how golf is supposed to be played. Just on ratty fucking courses
Not
like
on
this.
Beautifully manicured courses like we have here in the United States.
Is this like a really prestigious place, though? Like from the...
Well, yeah. Oh, yeah. Like, a lot of golf fans want to make the trip over there to play on some of these courses. Yeah, that's their dream, to go over there and play on the British golf courses. So, British Open is underway. And because of the time difference, it's ridiculous. Tiger Woods is already on the 9th hole or something like that. And that drunk... So I think. I don't know, because I've never...
Hey, I'm sitting right here.
You know what? I think I found someone...
Not queer.
Yes.
I think I found someone
2 minutes.
that could give you a run for your money, sir. This John Daly.
Oh, yeah.
I follow him on Twitter, and it seems that he likes his booze.
Does he tweet, yeah?
Yeah, he's a big Twitter guy. And John Daly, if you're just waking up, is leading the British Open. Exactly. That's the reaction we should have got. He's -7, and he's doing incredibly well. He's on, like, the 15th hole. He's having an unbelievable first round out of nowhere because John Daly hasn't really competed on this level in quite some time, Anthony.
Yeah.
And there was a picture in the paper yesterday, and I think they reran it today. They had a picture of all the past champions. You had Tom Watson, you had Tiger Woods, you had a bunch of these guys, all in really nice suits because it's prestigious. It's the British Open. Mm-hmm. And then you had John Daly wearing some kind of animal pelt. And you have Tiger Woods looking over at him like, what the fuck is he wearing?
What, like Tarzan?
Huh?
What, like Tarzan? What was he?
He's trying to get this jungle pattern thing going.
Oh, yeah?
He wears really loud pants and stuff. And what the hell's wrong with his face in that picture? That's an old picture of John Daly. But he likes to wear the crazy pants and the crazy shirts and stuff. So, well, he's not much of a mess this year. There you go.
Yeah,
That's
we'll
a perfect picture of John Daly and what he likes to wear now. But he's leading the British Open. So.
He dresses like John Wayne Gacy.
John Daly does.
Yeah, he's got the clown pants on and shit. The little squares, the colorful little squares on it. Mm-hmm. Is that his mugshot? Yeah, it's got to be.
Yeah, of course.
So one of his Deweys or something.
Well, it looks like he likes his drink. That's what the problem's going to be. He might lead the British Open after the first round, and he's not going to be able to help himself, and he's going to tip a few back. Oh, his golf swing?
With the gut. Look at his gut.
Well, the gut and the club head should not be touching the ground in your backswing like that.
It's amazing.
It's supposed to be pretty much parallel to the ground.
Yeah.
He said, fuck that. I need a little more power. So
he puts his weight behind it.
He's an animal.
Belly behind it.
I'm really happy to see John Daly up there on the leaderboard. So
there you go. Yeah.
Now that's your British Open update.
Yeah.
As it's being played in the middle of the night.
I guess who broke that on Twitter? Rogan?
What happened?
The black chicks duking it out in the parking lot of a burger joint out there in, I guess, Oakland. Somewhere out in California. Wow. It's a long one, but some great clips.
Chick fights?
Chick fights. 2 black chicks. Actually, 3. Going at it. One of them is pregnant. The one is kneeing her in the belly.
Kneeing the pregnant girl in the belly?
Yeah. You can't tell what the fight's about.
Wow.
But then they kind of break it up, and of course, the guys that are videotaping, any black guys videotaping black chicks fighting will always throw in their own little shit like, that bitch, kill that bitch, you kick that bitch's ass. And then the one bitch that kind of got her ass handed to her comes out and kind of pointed at one of the cars to get her out, the other girl out of the car, and it was the guy's car. Mm-hmm. So the guy came running after her, like, you don't fuck with a nigga's car, I believe is what was said. She goes into the burger place, gets a chair out, and throws it at the car. This guy comes out now, grabs the woman by the throat, and belts her right in the face.
Wow.
And his friends are videotaping and going, Joe, hit that fucking bitch. Hit that bitch.
Is that the pregnant girl?
Yeah,
she's fat.
One of them. No, she's pregnant.
I'm scared of black chicks. I'll be completely honest with you. How do you fight a black chick? I know you're not supposed to fight girls.
Like the black guy did. You grab her by the throat and you belt her right in the fucking face until she falls down on the ground.
Oakland.
They're saying it's verdict day. It's verdict day. No police around here. So they were just causing mayhem because they knew the cops were all covering. Yeah, it's Oakland.
How you doing, Miss Blue? How you doing, Miss Blue? You need a new daddy? Huh?
Need a new daddy.
Damn, she's got a nice set of tits, though.
It's just the black chick.
I thought I seen a jumping.
Does this make you angry, or does this make you smile?
I laugh my ass off at black chick fights.
They should start a black chick fighting league.
Look at her pregnant belly, and she's fighting in a burger joint parking lot.
What do you think, a black chick fighting league?
Oh, it would be fantastic.
Yeah.
Now they just bitch at each other for a while, so go forward. Go forward.
You dig what I'm saying?
Till the guy, of course, there's a guy with his pit bull.
Why doesn't everybody just behave?
Yeah, it's no behaving. Talking about his pit bull. Keep going, because it's kind of when she gets in the car.
So it's almost over?
Yeah, it's toward the end where she throws a chair at the dude's car.
What was the fight over?
Who the fuck knows? Now, see, this guy grabs this other chick to get into the vehicle with him.
Oh, she quiet now.
Oh, she quiet now because the guy went after her, so she runs back in the burger joint. But she comes out with a chair. Oh, she got a chair, motherfucker. Spits at the car and throws the chair.
At the girl.
And the fight's back on.
Back on. And now there's 3 chicks.
Is she pregnant?
She's pregnant. And now the black guy is involved. And he just belts this broad in the face. Look at this shit. Bam! Right in the throat.
Beat that bitch! Beat that bitch! Beat that bitch coming to Oakland talking about some scope shit! Beat that bitch!
She apparently came to Oakland talking about some skoke shit.
What's skoke shit?
Oh! He fucking belts her in the face 3 times and puts her right down on the ground. It's a guy, a big guy, hitting some dumbass pregnant hoe right in the fucking mouth.
What the hell?
That's lovely.
It's a whole thing I just don't understand.
Town business. You can't come over here.
She's ballsy, this chick.
Yeah, she didn't go down with the first punch, by the way.
No.
I respect you on
She
that.
took a few
I
punches.
respect you on that.
Gotta respect her for taking a few punches.
Your mama need to whip both of your ass. Well, she's probably in prison. Here comes the toothless crack hoe. Now the fight's in the burger joint. It's another one.
Oakland sucks.
It really should just be firebombed.
It basically we're watching a homeless lady followed the pregnant woman, and the pregnant woman's a shit talker.
Oh, yeah.
I'm putting it on you too. I'll record the whole thing. I'll record the whole motherfucking thing.
They love their fucking flip cams.
Oh, yeah.
There's plenty of shit to videotape with their flip cams, yo.
Why would you pull cops off the job in Oakland?
Because they had to be down where the verdict was being broadcast. Because the verdict for the cop that killed the guy on the train platform.
Oh, I mean, aren't they having guys who are?
Where they're pulling people off of
officers off of crimes.
Yeah. There's a whole list of crimes that officers will not even respond to anymore.
I heard about that.
Unfortunately, one of them is not murder.
What was the list of crimes they're not going to respond to anymore?
There are some types of robberies and burglaries and real
I thought it was like
crimes, not
jaywalking.
not just bullshit stuff.
Like real shit they're not going to respond to anymore.
They're keeping it raw.
That's a great little video.
Yeah, that was a good one. I guess Rogan Twittered that one.
Love watching chick fights.
I like watching black chick fights.
I don't know.
Because there's a lot more shit talk. They last longer. White chick fights, they're quick. A lot of hair pulling. The good thing is you usually get some clothing ripped off, which is cool.
Mm-hmm.
But it's over very quickly. The black chick fights, there's shit talk. The guys are getting involved. It's just amazing that big motherfucker punched that pregnant chick in the face 3 fucking times.
Now I want to understand black culture a little bit, and Patrice is coming in today. I know in the white world you're not supposed to hit a broad.
Yeah.
Is it acceptable in the black world?
Yes, it is.
Well, I don't know if that's the answer.
No, it is. I spoke.
Is that the actual answer?
I spoke with Patrice last night for about 45 minutes. Mm-hmm. We had a nice little phone conversation, and he said black chicks, apparently there are a number of black chicks that will push a guy's buttons, because we were talking about the Mel Gibson thing.
Right.
Will push a guy's buttons knowing that the result is going to be them getting fucking choked or smacked. And he goes, and they're getting wet while they're fucking doing it because they want that kind of reaction. That's right from Patrice.
All right.
And I'm like, I can't understand that. But he was saying, that's kind of this mentality that they'll do shit. Now, white chicks, for the most part, will do things knowing that the guy is not going to hit her.
Patrice might be onto something, but I don't think that's racial as much as it is being abused growing up. Chicks who probably are fucking have really awful shit fathers, or any chick who enjoys getting hit. but enjoy that.
Could be. Could be.
What a great girl to date that'd be.
We got to get into Dick Cheney's
I have
heart.
no idea what they're doing to Frankenstein.
We got to get into. We'll get back to the Oakland thing in a second, but it's just popping on TV. What they're putting around Dick Cheney's heart is just the most amazing thing. How is this fucking guy still alive? What was that?
Like 18 heart attacks.
That looks like a car engine.
Yeah, it looked like motorcycle pipes.
It's
is that okay? That's even better.
It's a tube.
What is it?
It's a tube that's going
No, it
from
looks
the
like-
bottom of the ventricle.
It looks like earbuds.
Yeah.
It looks like earbuds.
It's like one of those
For your iPhone.
the iPod advertisements.
Yes, exactly. Because it has like earbud type things that's going on two parts of the heart, and then it has wires going somewhere else.
They're going from the ventricle
Right.
into the aorta.
Right.
Because I guess it's so plugged up from from where it's supposed to pump out of that it's just going directly.
How is he still alive?
I don't know.
His heart is shitty, right?
Shitty.
Oh,
it's been shitty for
He's had like
well over a
fucking
decade.
a dozen heart attacks.
I mean, a lot longer than that, but the last 10 years especially.
They had a defibrillator implanted in him, so that if his heart stops, it jolts him right there.
But what is that thing called? I've never seen
like
that
some
before.
kind of mechanical bypass.
Is that a new procedure? Because I know a little something about the heart because of my dad and what he went through over the years.
I've never seen that.
I've never seen that
amazing.
either. Whoa.
Post cartoon is funny.
Is it the Bob Shepard one?
No, it's like a BP robot, and it said if it works, we'll try it on Mel Gibson's mouth.
By the way, we're just stalling because we played the Mel Gibson tape, number 4, really late in the show yesterday, but we're definitely replaying the entire thing today because now it's hot today. We got it hot off the presses yesterday.
I can't get enough of it. I was home yesterday listening to it. Just listening to all of the tapes that are out in a row. It's fantastic. Could be the greatest Hollywood audio tapes ever.
Yeah.
Unless there was a tape of Fatty Arbuckle driving a Coke bottle in that
even that
old fucking Miss Crabtree bitch-looking fucking pussy.
It's too good to be true. I have a feeling, I'm getting scared that we're all going to be disappointed. Like it's some kind of elaborate scheme
that we're duped
for some weird movie he's doing.
You know what?
It's in the back of my mind. I don't think that's going to happen, but I'm like, this is way too good to be true. There's a spin on this somehow.
Because of the inflammatory language that he used.
There's no way, right?
There's no way. But let me tell you something. If they came out and just started laughing and went, look at you, how you all reacted to this and latched right on. We love each other. We were planning this out. Here's tapes of us planning it. Like, it would be amazing. But that ain't it.
Because because he said nigger and he said wetbacks again.
Yeah.
And now the threats of being hit. There was too much. Things that would ruin his career even worse if it was a goof.
Again, Patrice was saying, I'm sure he'll get into this when he comes in here a little later, but he was saying that as guys, as dudes, we should question what the fuck she did to get him that angry, because guys just don't get that angry. He said there should be a word after rage, and that's what he was. That transcended just rage. That went into a category of, I don't know what the fuck that is.
That's what
Mel Gibson was so angry that there's no way any normal behavior or something that a girl does gets you that fucking pissed. What she was showing on that tape.
That's what I was saying yesterday. What did she do? There was something that she did. It might even be a dumb minor thing that got him going.
And guys can't get they can't get away from that. Like what he did, he's like, oh my God, look at Mel Gibson, how he's treating her. It's terrible. A girl could cheat on a guy, and it's like, well, he must have been a scumbag. She had to find what she wasn't getting from this guy or something. And there's no way a guy can ever be vindicated for doing this, for hitting a girl, for just, certain things that girls just get away with all the time. And this is one of those instances. Mel Gibson is, I think, really fucked on this one. But no one ever will question, well, what the fuck did she do?
Right.
Aside from, a few dudes and Patrice.
Well, Mel's going to have to say something.
Oh, yeah.
He looks kind of bad right now.
He's looking kind of bad. He looks like a complete crazy person.
But someone in his camp should leak something like, well, this is what she did. That started this whole thing.
She was the one taping.
Or maybe it's such a minor, dumb thing, and that's what shows that Mel Gibson is completely out of his mind.
I'm telling you, man, because he's a rageaholic. I hate to say it like that, but the anger fuels itself, and it's like, I've been that angry. I don't think I've ever gotten that far, but I understand that anger. Like, it's like where because you can listen when he goes, blow me in the jacuzzi. It's like the anger is just fucking fueling itself. He hasn't pointed out one thing she's done, and he doesn't know anybody's listening. So if she had done something horrible, even though she may have cut it out of the tape, I think he would have referenced it enough times to catch wind of it. He's referencing weird shit.
And it doesn't sound like there's a lot of edits in the tape. You know what I mean? Unless you chopped out big sections of it.
Yeah, fucking...
But little edits were not made in that tape.
Burt Reynolds would call him a lunatic, and he was known to get a little fucking rambunctious with women.
Hey, we're gonna go backwards. The black chicks fighting. Coop, a regular to our show. He's gonna answer the question. Coop in Queens. Coop.
Yeah, what's up? Good morning, gentlemen.
So the question is, let me say this again, just for the people just tuning in. So we just saw a tape, black chicks fighting, and then a black guy gets involved and popped her in the neck three times, and then she finally went down.
In the face.
And the question is simple. I know in the white world, like if we hit a woman,
it is not acceptable to punch a woman in the face. In no world whatsoever.
Okay.
Well, how come as he was doing it, his homies was like, punch that bitch, punch that bitch.
Well, according to you, it's because they're an inferior species.
No, I wasn't saying that. I'm just saying there's
you referenced the bell curve about a week or two ago.
Oh, yeah. Well,
you said the reason why they do the things they do, I don't want to say it because I'll get in trouble, but the bell curve.
There is a cultural difference that I think is a lot more...
It's a fucked up mentality within the community that existed for a long time since our great relationship with white people began in this country. So don't act like...
because of the relationship with white people?
We have you can't deny that blacks and whites have an unnatural relationship in this country.
Exactly. Of course they do.
Come here together hand in hand and said, hey, let's work together and build up this great land. No, that never happened. And at the same time, blacks in general then come over here like the rest of these people come over here with their eyes wide open, with hopes in their hearts, looking at the Statue of Liberty to come to America.
No, you were looking at that thing going, what the fuck is that? Oh, my God, there's a giant green woman. What the fuck do I do?
No, because we're so primitive. We just look and just think.
Back then you were.
Shut up.
Back then? Hey, what the... All right, then Coop, riddle me this, Batman. Could you riddle me this?
I'll riddle anything.
Riddle me this, then. How come... During the beginnings of slavery, Africa, sub-Saharan Africa, was a fucking plethora of natural resources that is still being, as you people put it, pilfered by the white man. But before the white man got there, before we were able to build ships and fucking take overland routes by using all our natural resources to build whatever types of vehicles. Let me just say something. Well, hold on. I'm getting to my point. What the fuck was happening for the thousands upon thousands of years with Africans where they didn't do shit as far as building, exploring, taking their natural resources, and building a culture? What happened?
I heard you, and I'm going to answer your question.
Go ahead.
Sub-Saharan Africa does not talk for the totality of the black human race. Okay?
What happened?
So don't act like the Sub-Saharan Africa, that part of Africa, the so-called primitive part of Africa, represents all of us. We have Northern Africa. No,
you don't have Northern Africa. The Arabs have Northern fucking Africa. Don't even try to pull it. The Arabs.
Stop using nigger mania as your
The Arabs have... I'm not using nigger mania. I'm using fucking global almanacs, motherfucker.
Oh, he got you on that one.
He did not. I'm using global almanacs.
If you did, then you understand that black people have been on every part of this globe long before White people even.
Oh, really? Here it comes. Princes and queens, and we had empires that ruled the world. And then all of a sudden, something happened, and you turned into primitive motherfuckers that had to be taken. What? Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, because you're so correct. Again, you use stupid references to validate.
Stupid references? I'm using references. What happened to African culture? What happened? What happened to African culture?
References from? I would tell you. Where do you get your references from?
I get it from history.
No, exactly. And what part of history? Your point of view of history.
My point of view. What happened to your culture?
If you looked at the totality of world history,
yeah.
First of all, your whole white superiority thing is horse shit.
Okay. All right.
That's bullshit.
So
if
Europeans.
About humanity, if you know anything about humanity in general, you understand that all races come out of the quote-unquote so-called black race.
Oh, really? Yeah. I heard all that. How come Europeans were building ships? How come Europeans were building ships and exploring and had the wonder of exploration when Africans were sitting there in loincloths and fucking wearing hay around their cocks and fucking just sat there not building anything? What?
Do me a favor.
What? So you're saying that's not true? So when we came over, to take you as slaves, we had to knock on your apartment doors and open it up to them while you were watching television back in the fucking 1400s.
Shut the fuck up.
Well, what the fuck? What happened?
Right now. You know how stupid you sound right now? First of
all,
all,
I sound factual. You sound stupid with your revisionist fucking history. Naked Africans! Naked Africans! Naked Africans! That's what was walking around.
You motherfucker, are you out of your mind? Stop using your stupid... Stop trying to substantiate your own bullshit by going to by looking at racist history.
Racist history? I just did. I went to the new Black Panther site, and there's revisionist history there.
Revisionist history how?
I want to know what the fuck, where you're getting your information.
Where do I get I look at world history in general.
All right.
That's what I do.
Now, why haven't you explained to me what happened to African culture, that it went from this... Yes.
What happened to African culture is that the European infested Africa and put his shitty influence on all peoples of the world, which is why Africa is in a state of affairs.
And before that, wait. Before that happened, what was Africa?
What was Africa before that? Africa was doing Africa. There was none of the bullshit that's going on now.
Yes.
So you fuckers came in there, you gave us white Jesus, you spread white Jesus all over the world, made us believe in your bullshit God, told us we were ugly, forced us to believe we were ugly. Now we're in a state of affairs we are in.
So how did this happen? If Africans were so superior at the time, how were they so easily influenced by dumb Europeans?
Well, you could... A fucking whip, a gun could influence a lot of fucking people.
Why didn't Africans have guns?
Because we had no need for guns, because we like
what?
And we're comfortable for
you guys were brawling with each other at every fucking border that you created. There was another fucking civil war, a tribal war. You don't think an African tribe would have loved a gun?
Mr. Cumia.
Yes, sir.
See, we had no problem with our genitals, so our minds didn't need to evolve to create the gun like the European did.
Oh, see, now look who sounds stupid. So the gun, of course, is always the extension of the penis, right? So what's with the love affair with it now, my friend? What's with the love affair with it now if your genitals are so big?
Because white people live in constant fear of white genetic annihilation. You live in constant fear, so you need your guns.
No. What about Black America and black youth and their guns? What's the matter? Dick's not big enough anymore? What happened?
Because now that you projected your own sense of inadequacy on the world, so we all thinking about our dick.
Are you shit? Inadequacy? Inadequacy? How is it inadequate to to venture out from Europe to find the new world? How is it inadequacy to fucking explore the planets and the moon? How is it inadequacy to not just look around and be content at where you are and want to explore and learn and invent? How is that inadequacy?
No, it's one thing. That's not inadequate.
You know what's inadequate? Sitting there in mud with your fucking balls hanging in the fucking mud and being content for thousands of years to stagnate.
Overcompensation. That's all it is.
Overcompensation? What? For what?
Technology. Or even your sports.
Technology is overcompensation? Are you out of your fucking mind?
First of all, it's over excess.
Technology is excessive. The thought pattern, the brain, using a brain to figure out things to make life more convenient is overcompensating?
That's only because, according to your scientists, we only use 10% of our brain.
So how come our tax dollars have to be sent to Africa to set up farms? How about learning irrigation and farming and fucking livestock and feeding yourselves? What the fuck? Why do we have to keep... What are you talking about?
That's all your tax dollars mean is white guilt.
White guilt. Well, but apparently, if we don't send it over there, no one knows how to farm. No one knows how to raise livestock. No one knows how to
be superior. You believe yourself. First of all, you believe yourself to be superior, so you got to take care of everybody. That's all that shit is. You think yourself.
Well, look, I'm not for that. Believe me, I'm not for taking care of everybody.
He has a point. A lot of white guilt spurs a lot of fucking white money getting tossed around.
I see celebrities all the time, and they're fucking all they're adopting are black children. They love it. It's fantastic.
White superiority.
It's fantastic.
So-called white superiority.
So if the Africans were left to their own devices in Africa. What would you, and it's all speculation at this point, though, what would you picture Africa looking like and being like without any European intervention?
It wouldn't look nothing like this. It would prosper.
It would prosper.
And that's a fact.
Even though up till only a few hundred years ago, it was pretty much a savage nation. Hey, I'm fucking being honest with you.
No, you're not. You're talking stupid.
As Europeans were inventing and building ships and doing things, it was a savage nation. I'm just quoting fact.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
You're quoting white facts.
It was tribal.
That's so-called
tribal.
White facts.
Tribal.
That's so-called white facts.
So what type of shit was going on? What type of shit was going on?
Okay, you know what? Since white people are so
I didn't say that.
Godlike.
I'm not saying that. You are. I'm not saying. I'm not saying that.
That means nothing.
I'm not saying that, sir.
What are you talking about? You believe that shit. You're not saying it, but you believe it.
I believe that. Up to a few hundred years ago, there was a disparity in technology and in.
First of all, your whole boats and all that nonsense is stupid because boats existed long.
I know boats existed. Yes, you grab a log and float on it. It was called a boat. I'm talking giant sailing ships that use navigation and sails and keels and fucking cannons. And yes, sir. Go ahead.
You not understand that they have found on this land giant sculptures created by so-called Africans.
Yeah.
Do you know that existed thousands upon thousands of years before you fuckers built your great superior boats and traveled the world and conquered the world and blah, 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 stupid.
So what
are you talking about?
So what happened?
So what happened was shit happens. You know what? I've come to the point that everything...
Shit, you can't end an argument or settle a point by saying shit happens, my friend.
I'm going to tell you what happened. First of all, I can't get into the specifics what happened, but I'm going to tell you this. Everything has its place and time under the sun. Right now, white people, you have your time under the sun, unless you're coating yourselves in suntan lotion. But It is what it is. Right now,
Boo.
I know, right?
You got nothing on that one, Coop.
I know.
Coop, I got a question for you. Because you're talking about Anthony thinks that white people are superior. But what you're saying is, some of your argument sounds like, are you like, who is it, Dr. Jacob created white people? Like, are you from that school of thought? That's like a Nation of Islam thing.
Yeah, that one's great.
I study all of it. I'm not into one particular thing.
No, but I'm saying, that's the theory, is that, because it's not a real scientific theory. It's like a theory of anger. It's not like a real, no intelligent person. Farrakhan's too smart a guy to believe that a guy named Dr. Jacob created white people in a cave. I mean, he's too bright a guy to believe that horse shit.
Well, as I said, I'm not saying I believe it. I'm not saying I don't believe it. I study and everything. What I would just say from where we stand to this in this day and age, from a genetic standpoint, the white race, brown, red, yellow, and white all come forth from the black race. That's a genetic fact.
Well, wherever the fuck we came from, as far as the beginning of humanity, is irrelevant.
No, it isn't.
It's
It's
irrelevant.
not irrelevant. It's completely relevant.
You don't think there have been over history branches of genetic branches of
guess what?
Various animals on this planet that have become extinct, various animals that have thrived? You don't think that has happened?
No, because I don't believe in the theory of evolution. I don't follow that shit.
You don't follow that shit. Where do you think people came from?
Right interpretation of humanity and the birth of the universe.
Where do you think humanity came from?
I'm not going to get into that with you.
Well, hold on.
Are you religious as far as that goes?
I'm not religious, but I have a theory, and I'm not getting into that.
Coop, I'll say this though: you're in a way you're kind of backing up the white theory because most white scientists actually believe that life started in Africa here, or through evolution.
I'm not even arguing the point.
On that point, humanity birthed out of Africa. I understand that point, but humanity as a whole, there's a whole other theory. I don't believe in the whole. We started from this tiny little thing and evolved into human beings. That's horseshit.
You think we were put on this earth as we are now?
No. As I said, I don't want to get into that with you.
Wait, is this guy happening to hold on? Is this an alien spaceship thing?
I like the alien theory myself.
Okay, because that again, I don't know enough about the Nation of Islam, but I know that there's a thing where the mothership is going to come. I obviously not.
It's got to be a big ship at this point.
All I'm going to say is
I'm shining a beacon.
All I'm saying is this: every group of people on the planet, black, brown, red, yellow, and white, have their theories as to how life started. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Coop,
I would love to know your theory.
Yeah, Coop, why not get into it? It's not a matter of... there's no way anyone's going to prove anybody right or wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a theory.
Subjective.
Yeah, you're right. It is a theory. And I'm going to keep that theory to myself because I don't feel like I'm astute enough to even really get into it. I'm still studying it.
Could you give us, like, maybe a hint, though?
Can I give you a hint?
Does it have anything to do with the divine spark?
Was there a divine spark?
Are you more of a creationist?
A divine spark?
No, I believe this is all mental. Just recently, as I said to myself, am I really walking or is shit just moving around me? That's pretty much how I see things. It's all, to me, like I said, it's all mental. And
Coop's in the Matrix.
And this shit is all created from a mind. It's not created from this fucking Big Bang as white people believe. If that's what you want to believe? Hey, that's your theory, fine.
You're fucking Morpheus, you motherfucker.
You can call me whatever you want, but...
You're Morpheus!
That's not just white philosophy, Cool. That's most science, African scientists, most...
And that's what and I'm studying African science because being a person of African heritage, I'm looking at all points of view of life through an African perspective because the European does not have the complete last word on everything, which he likes to believe.
Most scientists believe Big Bang.
But I've seen a lot of people, a lot of black people come up with theories that are biased, absolutely biased towards black people, as far as black history goes.
But you have to understand, a lot of black people also have a white mindset. That's why that's the killing going on today.
Oh, God. Take some fucking responsibility. Could black people take responsibility for one fucking bad thing ever?
You stop yelling whenever...
Ever?
Why don't you just listen?
Because it's frustrating to listen to the excuses and be blamed for every fucking thing. I've had it.
So you're going to deny that black people in general in this country are not taught by white people, are not pretty much through their religious worship look to white people?
With the liberal bullshit going on in the schools today, please, you can't find a history book. You can't find a history book that doesn't kowtow to revisionist fucking history.
It's not going to be liberal or nothing. This is fact. Black people in this part of the world is the only people who are fucking taken care of by white people. No other place you look in the world where there's another race of people completely propping up another race of people.
Because if we didn't, what would happen? You tell me.
Guess what? If you leave us, that's my whole solution is this. Leave us the fuck alone.
And then what?
Eventually, allow us to take care of ourselves, and I'll say in 2 to 3 generations, we would be fine.
Yeah?
We would prosper. We would do us.
All right. Hey, believe me, I have no Coop.
Why you got our kids being taught by your teachers, being
ours and yours? You're separatist. I love you for it.
Yes, I am a separatist.
I love hearing ours and yours because you know what? You're a separatist.
I'm not a white man.
You want your own nation. You want your own land. You want reparations. What do you want?
I don't give a shit about
what do you need?
Reparations don't mean shit.
Well, then yours and ours, you want separatism. You don't want white teachers teaching black children.
I don't.
All right?
Teach our history.
Well, that's good. I don't want black teachers teaching white children. How about that? We agree. We agree.
All right, listen.
100%.
Listen, Coop, good phone call. We got to move on, all right, brother?
All right.
Thank you. Coop from Queens,
Thank
a regular
you,
to the
Mr.
show.
Coop.
I'm amazed that he listens on a regular basis. I really am.
It's a funny show.
Gerard in Jersey. Gerard.
Hey, what's going on?
What's
Listen,
up?
I need to just explain why Anthony is a big, racist, uneducated piece of crap.
All right.
You sound like every person who ever dropped out of high school, which is what you are,
Mm-hmm.
and you know nothing about the black culture or the black race. You get all your information from the internet, which can be completely wrong.
Okay.
And your points are ridiculous. And,
all right.
It's a great radio bit. That's all I can tell you. I really hope that you're playing this off just to get listeners and to make us, entertained, because you sound like a racist, like a skinhead.
Like a skinhead. Have I advocated any violence towards black people?
Skinheads don't just advocate.
Yeah, no,
violence.
actually, they do pretty openly.
That's not the only thing they do.
I am talking about history. I am talking about world history. How does
this affect you in your life? When you live in a compound and you tell us every day,
it doesn't as much as it used to, and as much as it affects other people. You're right, but because I don't like history being revised and white people taking the blame for everything. I would love to see more black people step up and take responsibility for their own actions and not blame another race. And I would love to know about this African situation.
So you're telling me that there are no white people, there are no other cultures who revise history?
Oh, no, of course. Look at Lenin. Look at fucking Lenin and Stalin. They completely revised the history of their own fucking countries. Completely. I agree. Yes, it's been done plenty of times by white people. But what I'm saying is, it is a fact that only a few hundred years ago, before we decided that Africans were going to be made into slaves, that sub-Saharan Africa was a tribal continent.
Right.
Right. What happened? What happened? Why wasn't the tribal Africans, why weren't they able to defend against the Europeans who came over in ships with weapons and pretty much shocked the Africans that were living there at the time without white influence? What happened?
What happened is this was a peaceful nation.
Peaceful.
Who had their own way of living.
Tribal warfare was running rampant, by the way, but go ahead.
Okay, right. And other countries didn't have ridiculous wars.
Oh, of course they did. I'm not bringing up Europe. Europe was fucking blasting each other apart. Still for years. The biggest wars on the face of the planet were white people, were caused by white people. I understand. I understand that.
You know what? You just want to pick on it because you're tired of being, having it because of slavery and because the black person is, trying to just work through the issues that they had to deal with for so many years. You want to point it all back to Africa and the fact that they weren't as educated as the Europeans, in your opinion.
Not as education has nothing to do with it. Ignorance has nothing to do with it. I'm just saying, I'm asking you, what happened in the past a few 500, 600, 700 years to Africans?
What happened was Africans were living the way they wanted to live. They were happy. They were doing just like in other countries, right? Are you going to tell me that in Iran and Iraq, which today, as of last week, still promotes torture, Russia stoned a woman to death?
Yeah, of course.
It was in 2010. So you're going to tell me that just because Africa was a tribal nation, that they were, somewhat off the grid, they were never going to progress forward? They weren't going to, because they weren't going to get an iPad, they weren't going to be this great nation?
I'm asking you why weren't they working on technology at the time like Europeans were and Asians were?
I have a question for Ant. You might know this better than me. Sir, hold on. I just want to ask a question. How close, because Africans, Egyptians were pretty knowledgeable about navigation and all that stuff. How close were Egyptians? They were tied in very closely. Egyptians and Africans?
North Africans. But I'm talking sub-Saharan Africa, which I love the way a lot of African Americans love to claim North Africa as their own. That is not the fact. That is Arab. That was Egyptian. That is not sub-Saharan Africa, where slaves came from, where people were brought over to the United States, to England, and enslaved. That was sub-Saharan Africans. Am I right?
But tribes were enslaving each other too.
Of course they were.
It was just
It was the whole world was fucked. Believe me, everyone was fucking everyone back then. England was colonizing like motherfuckers. Believe me, I understand that atrocities were done on every continent by every race. But I'm saying. Yeah, what? Go ahead.
I just said, why do you feel going back to Africa 100 years ago is affecting us today?
Why do I feel that going back to Africa 100 years ago is affecting you today?
You today. I mean, you. How is it affecting you? Why do you care what the Africans were doing back then?
Oh, because what we're living with today is two separate cultures that really don't like each other.
You live in the U.S., right? How many cultures don't like each other in the United States?
I would say blacks and whites really don't like each other. There's a big divide there. But I would think blacks and Asians don't like each other.
Hold on. Sorry, he's answering your question. There's the strife between blacks and Asians, fucking Muslims and other religions,
of course.
Christians or whatever. There's a lot of cultures that have problems.
Catholics and Jews have problems with each other. Not as big. But there's a giant rift between black and white.
You know why that is?
Why?
You know why it is? And if you can maybe go to take a college class on African culture and African history instead of reading the internet.
But sir, you haven't answered the questions either.
I am you know what? All you people that just want to peg me as reading niggermania.com or going to racist websites and the fucking Aryan Nation site, you don't think I go to black websites and read the drivel, the revisionist shit that comes off of those sites too?
Did I say you went to those sites? Absolutely not. I just said you're going to the internet. What I'm asking you is if you actually go to a professor.
Oh, so I'm going to go to a black professor that his head is full of revisionist history and learn that way? That isn't going to be biased, my friend?
I didn't say it wasn't going to be biased. I said it's going to be factual.
Factual?
Can't have both, sir.
You're out of your mind. What, I'm going to learn about how there were these amazing machines in Africa that somehow got covered up by the white man and destroyed?
like when we went to school and had to learn from the white teachers, you know, about the facts. When you really look at it, half of them are bullshit anyway. You know what? You're talking out of both sides of your ass. I mean, that's the problem. You just don't want to understand that this happens in every single culture. And the reason why there's this black-white thing is because of the media and because people want to keep it going. You know, when you talk to real black people, and I mentioned you have Patrice O'Neal on, who is a black person.
I love Patrice. Patrice speaks like it is. He speaks the truth.
I think Coop's a real black guy.
He doesn't.
Oh, yeah, he is.
Patrice doesn't make excuses for himself. He stands up for himself. He stands up for his culture when he knows he's right. And he's backed me down. He's backed me down many fucking times because he understands black culture and white culture and doesn't make excuses.
I'm not making an excuse.
No. You've made enough excuses. Believe me, I've heard plenty of excuses. And it usually whittles down to the all-evil white person again.
Now, wait, I did not say that on this call, and I'm trying to tell you that do black people, you know, are there bad black people out there who commit crimes and who are...
Disproportionate number, too, by the way.
I'm sorry?
Very disproportionate number.
You know what? Numbers, fine. I'm not going to argue that point.
Mm-hmm.
It's what you hear on the media. It's what you happen to hear.
No, it's what I read on FBI crime statistics, my friend. Not some website. Not that. I read the FBI crime statistics broken down by racial demographic. And it is a disproportionate amount of black males that commit crimes. That's what I'm saying. Based on FBI stats.
Hey, Anthony, you know what? All I can tell you is that if those are the true facts that the FBI releases...
Oh, okay. The FBI is lying, too.
I will not argue.
Let me talk to a professor, then, from Columbia in black studies, and perhaps he'll tell me that everything's bamboozled.
No, I'm not... Listen, my point is that not every black person out there is like that.
I didn't say that. I've fucking said 1,000 times that the majority of black people work their ass off for a living.
I don't know if you've said it 1,000 times.
Maybe not 1,000. I've said it twice, counting this time. Look, they have families, they work, and they fucking hate when shit is on the news every day showing another surveillance camera with another black guy committing another crime. I understand how infuriating it must be to be judged by that. But you know what? Then knock it the fuck off.
But what can the educated black people who hate that do? Just like, what can you as a white...
How about then speak out about it? You could get leadership that isn't hypocritical, like the NAACP and Jesse Jackson and Reverend Al, that never speak out about black people and will only speak out against white on black crime. When meanwhile the other way around is tenfold, and it's never brought up as a race crime. It's shit like this that bugs me and yes affects me.
Isn't that part of living in the U.S.? Is that these
well, if you want to fucking just write it off as that, as shit happens and it's just part of living in this country, yes, I have written it off like that. You know why?
You know what, Anthony? You know what? Here's my point.
What?
What I was going to say is that these groups are allowed to exist because they live in a free country. It doesn't mean that every black person agrees with it. Just like I feel that every white supremacist group out there you don't agree with. You may, I don't know, but I'm not saying every white person agrees with that. My point is that just because these groups exist and they speak out does not mean they represent every black person in this country.
I didn't say they did. I don't generalize. I absolutely try not to generalize. I don't take one swath with a brush over an entire group of people. I really don't. I'll joke about it on the air, but when I'm talking to you or Coop and I'm being serious, I'm not generalizing. I really am not. I talk about disproportionate numbers. I talk about exceptions to the rule sometimes, but there is an inherent problem in this nation, and it can't always be blamed on slavery and the white man. That's what my whole argument breaks down to.
All right.
There has to be some responsibility.
I 100% agree with you. I am not living the way I had to live. I am not going back to slavery. I'm not blaming the white person for anything. I'm not blaming slavery for anything. What I'm blaming is mainstream culture and media today for what's going on.
Yeah, you can blame slavery for a little, just not everything. You can blame it for some of it, but you just don't be disproportionate. Don't blame slavery for everything.
Yeah, let's leave it right there. Gerard, very good call.
Yeah, I gotta eat.
Yeah, we gotta eat and shit. And we got Mel Gibson's tape number 4 to replay today. Huh?
Okay, go eat some of your white food now.
Oh, shit.
Eat the food of the devil.
All right, Gerard.
Thanks, man.
Just real quick, I really do love you guys, and Anthony, this is, I appreciate your opinions. I just hope you understand where, a lot of...
I do. Dude, I love when you call and we can hash shit out honestly, because you rarely hear shit like this on TV
You really
or the
don't
radio,
get the cross-section of a fucking opinion.
Exactly.
It didn't degenerate. Like, Coop calls all the time. He's a regular listener. He likes the show.
Yeah.
But he's not just a regular black listener. He's a black listener that really can tell none of his friends that he listens to this show. Coop listening to this show is like any of us fucking a fat chick. You just kind of keep it under your hat.
Yeah.
Are you saying that Coop wants to knock our teeth out?
No, I think Coop likes us. But I mean, most of Coop's friends, believe me, he's radical when talking to us. When talking to his friends, he's planning burning white establishments down. But he can't say to his friends, like, well, I do like this one show.
Yeah, here's what I want to say in summation of just our discussion. I enjoy the fact that we can be on this show and have a discussion that won't just degenerate into racist name-calling. We can get our own opinions out. We could take facts wherever we've learned them, and sometimes they're right, sometimes they're wrong. They can be disputed, but it's an open, honest forum that we don't have to worry about not being able to say something for fear of repercussions and shit like that. That's what I love about this show, and that's what I think this show does that no other show has done or will ever do, is give people an open and honest forum where you can talk and have an open discussion like this without the fucking fear that you see on the mainstream media and everywhere else.
With that, let's go eat.
Absolutely.
Mel Gibson, tape number 4. We played it late in the show yesterday. We got to replay it today, and we'll do that right after this.
The Opie and Anthony Show on the Virus. Sirius XM.
You're not a fan of cake, right, Ant?
Not a big fan of the cake.
You don't like the cake?
Like both kind, the band or just cake. I don't really not a big cake fan.
You don't like cake?
Who doesn't like cake?
What the hell's wrong with you?
Reminds me of cock.
What's wrong with you with the cake? Little birthday cake, nothing?
I usually don't ever indulge in the birthday cake when there's a birthday.
How about ice cream cake?
I like ice cream cake because it's
but
not
that's
really
not really
cake.
cake. That's ice cream.
It's fucking ice cream.
Yeah. What's your dessert of choice?
Apple something. Like apple tart, apple pie with the ice cream on it and some whipped cream shit.
That's some basic shit.
Oh, it's so good. Those cinnamon tasting.
Yeah, that is good.
God
but how you don't
damn.
like cake?
Well, I didn't say I don't like cake. All right, I'll eat the shit. But,
You act like it's fucking lima beans.
It's cake. I don't, freak out at it. Like, oh, cake, I gotta have it.
I don't either, but I do enjoy it.
I want to eat cake every day.
It's all I want to eat.
Yes.
You like cake?
Not shitty cake with the shitty icing.
Yeah,
it's got to have some kind of whipped cream type of thing.
I even like a good Duncan Hines out of the fucking, when you buy, or an Entenmann's cake. What's better?
Oh, yeah.
Than an Entenmann's fucking...
Nope. I'll tell you.
Crumb cake.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
In the fridge.
I could eat Entenmann's crumb cake every fucking morning.
Oh, Jim, there's too many crumbs there. Oh, I'll get them. I'll get them.
But then they fuck it up, and then they have to do double crumb, and just fucking regular Entenmann's crumb cake.
Chocolate crumb.
Fuck that.
No, it's
just
wonderful.
Go with the basic crumb fucking cake.
I love chocolate crumb cake.
Entenmann's chocolate chip crumb cake?
Yeah, that's the one.
No, just go with the basic. Go get one right now, and let's enjoy an entire
I actually do like
crumb cake.
Chocolate chip
Entenmann's crumb cake because I was thinking about cake, and I'm thinking big kind of, Black Forest cake or something like that, which I'm not a big
How about
fan
carrot
of.
cake from Morton's? Morton's Steakhouse piece of carrot cake. It's better than having 4 fingers shoved in your ass.
Carrot cake.
Dude, it's fucking unbelievable.
That's a vegetable.
How is that in a cake?
That's a vegetable.
Who thought of putting that in a cake?
Patrice O'Neal, just in time for Mel Gibson, tape number 4. Sit down, brother man. Brother man.
How you doing, Patrice? Did you just?
Oh my God!
Did you
that
just
came out
go
of
back
nowhere.
to the '90s?
Holy shit! Oh my God!
But first, we're going to listen to Little Stone Temple Pilots.
Where's TP?
Oh my God! Why did I
dig your funky vibe, bro.
I dig your funky vibe.
Hey, don't be a jive turkey.
That wasn't pre-planned. That just came out of my stupid fucking brain. Patrice O'Neal. We're all talking to Patrice off air lately. I don't know why. How's the Canadian? Are you going back or not to Montreal? It's over.
I'm here.
Oh, you would have left already?
Yeah, I'm sober.
Hey, and a lot of people picking up on you not getting into Canada. A lot of blog sites. Here and there. It's becoming a thing.
Yeah, they fair. I mean, they reporting what it is, but it's no one's really being an asshole about it.
The other day when you told the whole story and
some listeners
and the rape word,
some listeners,
the rape word came up. People are like, what the fuck? Patrice raped someone? Like, well, let's slow the fuck down. So we had to replay the story on the show just so people understood exactly what you were talking about. Because you hear just rape, that's pretty fucking brutal, right?
Yeah, we were going through the whole semantics thing of rape there on the phone.
Oh, when we was talking, because it's like I was just calling everybody because you guys it's good to have
an outlet.
It's good to have that. So you go, you appreciate it, but not just the outlet because you guys could be like, very interesting. Like you could go, I won't ever see this rapist again. Like, if you're that kind of show, but it's like, you guys not only, you talk about, then you fuck with, it's like a lot of the Twitter people. You go, they'll fuck with you, but it's how, they kind of follow the lead.
It's like the word, we were talking about just the word, rape, is like a fucking powerful ass word.
Whoever invented it, it's just a unbelievable goddamn
wow,
word.
that is a word and a half.
You know what's
rape?
You know what's less powerful than rape? Date rape.
Ah, see, and that came up too.
Right.
Oh, really?
That date rape.
That's a gray area. That's a gray area.
Fuck you. What's the story?
Rape, statutory
no nigga should
rape.
be in fucking jail for. There's on terms of rape, there's the lowest, which is a woman. Like I said, one thing to be fair to women.
Yeah.
The idea that there are men out there. The idea that men can jump out of a fucking closet and choke you and take your pussy is horrible. So you figure God has invented something equally to even out the situation, which is you didn't rape me, but I'm gonna say you did.
And that is horrible right there. So
and that's the lowest level, is being accused of it, and you didn't do it.
And you didn't do it.
And the highest level is you did it. You fucking raped somebody.
Yeah.
There's some middle rapes.
And then there's the middle one where you have sex. Jesus. You have sex with a girl.
Now I'm confused.
Some things are rapey.
Yeah. Like,
you have sex with a girl, and everything's fine and dandy, and then the next day she decides that wasn't fine and dandy, and that was rape.
Here's what I learned.
And it's put in the same category as the guy that jumps out of the closet with the knife. I was saying yesterday that it's like saying that you committed murder, but the person's still alive. It's like, wait a minute. Yeah, you're a murderer, but the person is right there. It's like, yeah, but it's called murder. No.
It's you learn these things. Like, look, a girl can say you raped her, and she can say that she gave you pussy. Like, she can go, look, I gave him some pussy, but I was so afraid not to give him pussy that if I didn't give him pussy, I think he might have took it.
Right.
And you go, excuse me?
Yeah, what? So I gave it to him.
Consensual rape. So it exists.
So that's rape.
Oh, because they're trying to save their lives, probably, right?
Well, that's what. That would be a
I'm just
story.
asking.
I don't give a fuck what a bitch. If she's giving up pussy, it ain't rape.
She's giving it up thinking.
And fuck that bitch. Fuck what you thinking.
Wow.
Fuck what the fuck you thinking.
Maybe she's giving it up just because
you're feeling loving, like you're like, this is fantastic, but she's like, he don't know he raping me right now. Fuck you.
He don't know.
He don't realize that I'm being raped. He don't realize that right now.
Wow.
I'm too scared to say no to this big black motherfucker. Like, and you believe it. Look, if I got caught with Lindsay Lohan in the room and the cops was looking at us, I'd be like, I probably raped her. What else can I do? I mean, you don't believe it. I don't believe it, but the bitch gave me pussy. What am I going to say?
But it really would be the easiest thing for her to prove. Prove that he raped you? She would just like nod her head like,
look at him. And I'm looking at myself naked going, you know what? I would never let me fuck me. I would never let this. Why would I let me get on top of me? You know what? I had to rape her. Take me away, officer.
I like when Jimmy said that before, though. It is a little rapey. It's like,
where's rapey rape fall in this whole thing?
But that's that's the whole thing. Is like we joke about that
that's
shit.
That's the big one, right?
It's like when you see that,
Is that number one on the chart?
What's that?
Rapey rape is the number one?
That's the one where the guy jumps out, doesn't know you, got the knife, the whole.
Jesus.
That is the ultimate. Like, there's no fucking...
That's where it's an act of violence.
Right.
And an act of domination, whereas sometimes date rape is if you're fooling around and she goes, no, I don't, but your hand's up her skirt and your dick is... I'm not saying it's right, but I mean, there's a difference between I gotta blow a load and I want to fucking cave this bitch's head in.
But even that is different than what Patrice was just talking about, was now you don't even know that you're committing rape.
But see, this conversation, it sounds like it's victimizing men, which you just can't do.
No.
So, but I would tell you, when I first, the first time I ever left the country, when I went to Amsterdam, it was this girl. She was so fine, I was nervous to be next to her. But for some reason, she was liking me or something. She probably was 18, 19 years old. I was 27 at the time, right? So we're fucking around. I'm trying to figure out how. I don't know how to get pussy like this. I'm just sitting around. We hanging around, playing around. I'm actually playing around, tickling and this and that and all that. Finally, nothing happened. Fell asleep. She left, right? She calls the next day and said, "Oh, you leaving?" With that voice. She's like, and I'm talking to her and I go, "You seemed like you was a little horny last night." She said, "I was." And I go, "Well, why didn't we mess around?" And she just was like, I knew you was young. I go, "What?" I go, "I'm older than you." She goes, "No. Sometimes you don't ask a woman for what she want. You should have took it, little boy."
Oh,
and I almost, shit on myself with horny. Like horny just absorbed me because I didn't even have that as an idea as the point. Because you got to understand, my situation was basically the girl was, she was a brazen hoe, the girl that got me in trouble. I mean, she was just a brazen girl that just did everything. So that was what it was. But this girl, the idea of like, I didn't understand that till later in life is fucking play rape. Girl like gonna be slapped or fucking choked. All that shit is, but it exists.
Yeah.
But you can't talk about that shit. Because it's like, oh, what? There's some women who love to be fucking choked. There's some women, talking about the guy punching the girl in the face. There's some women, man, who feel you don't give a fuck about them if you don't, There's some, I'm telling you, to go to the Mel Gibson thing, my girl heard that, her pussy got wet. Thinking about getting me to that point already.
No, she was thinking about fucking Mel Gibson.
If that was Road Warrior Mel, but not this melted version of Mel. This haggard looking man who I thought he was 70. This fucking Osaka, this bitch has melted the Road Warrior, man. Fucking Tina Turner couldn't beat him, but this bitch beat him.
But what do you think she did? She did something to set him off.
She systematically...
It could have been something really dumb and stupid, but she did something to get him to this point.
I believe...
Point of rage.
I believe that they have an understanding. I believe when you have an understanding, even with a prostitute, the understanding is I'm paying you for pussy. But it can go wrong if she goes, "You're a fucking, you're paying for pussy, loser." And you go, "You're selling pussy, you fucking cunt."
If you both break the fourth wall and tell the truth.
She broke the fucking using cunt wall, and then he broke, you are a using cunt. She's a using cunt, but she did something using cunty.
Yeah.
What do you think it is?
He said it. He alluded to it. He paid for her ridiculous music career.
Dumb music.
She probably sings like Yoko Ono or some stupid
does.
shit.
We heard some of her.
Yeah, we got
and
it.
he's
We heard
paying
some of her
hundreds of thousands because he's just supporting her.
It's loungy music. It's like James Bond type of music to start a James Bond movie.
She's a good-looking, baby-carrying dick sucker. who welched on her deal.
Who are you, Mel Gibson?
She welched on her deal.
You think she was?
She became.
She started thinking she was more than more than what she really is.
She was there to take a punch. If that motherfucker didn't get nominated for Apocalypto, she was there to get kicked right in her pussy. All of a sudden, ouchie, it hurts. It's like, bitch, you are here to get kicked in the pussy. Yes.
You suck my dick.
She was a fucking kept pet.
But I think...
go ahead, Jimmy,
No.
go. Well, I want to get into tape 4, but go.
I think Mel also, don't forget he was married for 28 years. I'm sure he'd probably... I would guess he had fucked. I mean, maybe he was a faithful guy, I don't know. But when you're married for that many years through the success of your career, I think Mel is a little out of practice with dealing with these chicks. But he probably read this chick. Like, Mel, had he been fucking a bunch of different broads all along and getting in and out of relationships, probably never would have had this happen.
Yeah.
This is the first one out of 28 years. She's a hot, younger piece of ass.
Why would he have a kid with her?
He's a dumb motherfucker. Exactly.
Because he welched, too. He fucking liked her.
Yeah.
This is what happened. They ended up liking each other.
Right.
He tried to destroy what she is. A fucking... a fucking kept woman.
Yeah.
Which is, no one keeps a woman with kids. Like, a kept woman is not a woman with kids. You fall for a woman with kids. You know what I mean? You don't go in and go, I'm going to just take care of you. And because you have to gallivant all around the world with this bitch. This is in first class. This is my hot chick. She gets on the plane with sunglasses. And she has a Louis Vuitton bag and her dog, and she's a cunt, and he's sitting there all disheveled and old, and he's a fucking idiot. And it's like, he fell for her. She fell for him.
My trips to Florida.
She welched and he welched, and then
because he didn't need to have a kid with her. He has 8 or 9 kids. I think
he played her out.
Yeah.
He usually comes in the face, but one day he felt connected.
And said, "What the hell?"
Got her pregnant and said, "I love you." He fucking slipped up, and then she said, "I love you too, Melvin." And then fucking they had this kid, and they probably holding it up with 2 fingers by the collar, like. Ugh. And the baby's just turning around slowly in a circle in his hand, like, what is this? They're both looking at it, pushing it with their feet. Like, what is this thing we did?
Oh,
and now it's like, yuck.
Now he's in hell.
Now it's
What
yuck.
is this thing we did?
With that,
Look how it's slowly turning.
Yeah.
Between the thumb
Like
and
a wind chime.
forefinger.
And it's just like, and she's blowing on it. And like,
do.
When you pick up a napkin with a substance on it, you're not sure if it's jelly or cum.
hey, with that, let's get into tape 4. We played this late in the show yesterday, but with Patrice here, we'll get another angle on this whole thing.
Wow.
I don't like the way he talks to her.
Tape number 4, I think, is our favorite now, right?
Tape number 4.
Tape
is
4
great.
rules.
Before we go into this, I am absorbed by this.
I said
this.
It's the greatest thing ever
Greatest
in entertainment.
Hollywood tape or whatever scandal
really
thing that I've ever heard.
It's the
But even the
greatest
people who
thing
are supposed
ever.
to attack him,
Right.
okay, should start off with like, holy shit,
Yeah.
this
That's
is
what we're-
great.
Yes, that's what we're waiting for from the mainstream media.
Great. Like, I know they have to attack him, but there's articles coming out with the headlines like, hey, why aren't people mad enough? It seems like people aren't mad enough, and I think it's because of the almost childlike perfection of his rage, man.
Jesus, Danny. Took us out of the show again.
And I'll tell you another reason people aren't as mad is because on some level people know they are fucking being voyeuristic scumbags.
Yes.
Yeah.
Looking into a guy's living room the same way they did with Alec Baldwin, the same way they did with Dog the Bounty Hunter. Michael Richards different, that was public. But people understand that they're being voyeuristic pieces of shit.
Patrice is making a great point. This is, as a human being, you're like, no, I know, but I'm just backing up both of you guys. That this is a holy shit as a human being, and they don't acknowledge
Yeah, you got to step back for a second just to enjoy it and go, oh my God, this is amazing. And then you can be like,
even the people who are going to judge him, and you know, the professionals, Dr. Drew and all these fucking traitors who are going to call him narcissistic, and because like Dr. Drew never wanted to call a girl a cunt. It's like the lying. It bothers me to such a degree.
Right.
Like you, this guy, man.
Yeah, let's get into this. Here it is, tape number 4.
Killer idea. What the fuck do you hope to accomplish with that? What are you hoping to accomplish with that? What, are you going to pay me back? If you do that, it's over. It's over now. Fuck you. How dare you act like such a bitch when I'm being so fucking nice?
When I'm being so fucking nice.
fucking nice. Well, that looks like a problem.
Huh?
that surveillance tape looks like a problem. Someone with a gun to their head and 4 African-American gentlemen holding guns on
Where
people.
was it? ATM?
I guess so, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yikes. That looked scary. He, by the way, me and Patrice were talking about this. He must be in the best shape, Mel Gibson, because anyone would have just had a stroke and died.
Oh, with the heavy breathing and
With
the screaming like that?
The screaming.
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't yell like that without fainting, just for the lack of blood in your head.
What are you talking about? The first hour of the show, you were yelling like that.
Not quite. I wasn't Mel mad.
You was play emotion, and it still could probably raise your...
Yeah. You just get to the point where it's like, I want to make my point, so I'll yell it 4 times.
I was doing Mel Gibson impressions. You talk to people, and it's just like you're laughing. You know you're talking with your friends. Jesus, you hear me? It's like, ugh. And you do that even fake. It's like, you go, oh, wait.
Yeah, hyperventilate. You're fucking, you get lightheaded. How he's doing this without a blood vessel just fucking bursting is
so
astounding.
Fucking mad, but he's still, even in his, this is accepting your responsibility. Even in his rage, he would calm down if he just accepted what he did. If he just goes, I'm right now I'm trying to hold on to my dominance in the relationship. She at some point, and my girl, she's been around a long time. I used to be completely she's enamored, and I'm like king fucking whatever. And after a while, your bitch starts to go, look at this fat idiot. And you're fighting to maintain her looking at you like, the same.
Right.
Because you don't look at her the same, she don't look at you the same. So, but you try to at least keep that kind of coolness. But Oksana discovered something to make her go, you're just, look at you. Yeah. You're not Mad Max anymore. You're not even Riggs. You're Edge of Darkness, and you suck.
You're the man with 2 faces and one of them's wrinkled.
Yes. Look at you. You got fucking hair plugs. Your hair's dry. I've been watching Mel Gibson. He's not... Mel Gibson was a gorgeous motherfucker when he was younger, man.
His hair's dry?
It's dry. It's that dry...
I know what you're talking about.
Leaving me hair, just dead hair.
Dry leaving me
that mattress stuffing, which is just like Bruce Willis cut it all off and oil it up.
Well, death starts...
Wait, is the movie
death starts with your hair.
It does. You're dead.
Death starts with your hair.
Go to a Mad Max picture.
It's all moisturized. Look at that.
Mel Gibson,
It's shiny.
Mel Gibson's beautiful, man.
There's conditioner in there. Look at it.
His hair in
that's some moist hair right there.
He could do a Pantene
moist hair.
commercial.
That's moist.
He could do a fucking Pantene commercial.
And that's just from being in Australia. Just Australian hair.
Right.
He probably put some fucking some koala shit on his head every morning, and it looked good.
Eucalyptus oil.
and now he's just
oh boy! And then you see that it's starting to dry out.
Turn into the Unabomber, and he's just like his eyes don't blink.
He looks like Bobby Fischer right before he died. Just a crazy Jew hater.
And he's now insane. But you see, I was, my girl says immediately. Oh shit!
Just more black people fighting on the news and getting into trouble. This is like
a court date, though. Somebody's attacking a suspect.
Court date ends in brawl. I don't know. It's just on the.
I heard that whole thing, but it's a very interesting thing when you can be rational. when you can be a little rash, and on all levels, even with this thing,
the
Mel Gibson thing, race.
Yeah.
What I realized is there's a few shepherds and a whole lot of sheep, and the shepherds are really battling for position to control people who just want to go bah, bah, bah. Yes.
I'm trying real hard to beat a shepherd.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's just you hear it where you look. As black person, man, there's a lot of things on a street level.
Right.
I think black people touch you negatively on just a ground level. You don't fear white people on a ground level. Even if you know a guy's a fucking skinhead, you almost go, he ain't gonna do shit right now. He's not gonna just shoot me. I don't think so.
I don't think so. Yeah.
But you see a few black teenagers walking down the street, you get nervous, like, oh man, these motherfuckers are just gonna kill me.
Absolutely.
Or they're gonna rob me, and not only rob me. Please understand that here's my watch. Don't kill me. I want to live to fucking try to find another watch and then figure out a way for you not to steal it.
It's like, just don't fucking kill me, motherfucker.
On a grassroots level, you see a black girl working at McDonald's, you just go, God damn it. It's a grassroots kind of niceness that I don't, but here's the thing, to not vilify black people, it's something you go, what is it? Why is this motherfucker so willing to kill me? It's not just animals. It's like that's not it. But then white people, on a certain level, we're in fear of white people on a social level, on the police, courts, this, that, and the third, and you feel like, so white people relate to that, and then black people relate to another thing. But at the same time, there's only, like when you said Marconi invented this and all that, the radio, there's that one motherfucker invented the radio. And white people think they all have the ability to invent the radio. There's a lot of dumb fucking white people.
It's a great point.
And there's a lot of fucking criminal niggas.
Fucking great.
And there's some crazy dumb crackers and there's some crazy dumb niggas. But for some reason, we all just.
I'm just watching some poor white guy get a gun put to his head by
and these two are laughing, and they don't know. No one's taught them that there's video cameras everywhere now.
Everywhere. Look at that guy's fucking got that thing cocked. He's ready.
And he will use it.
Of course he will.
Yeah.
He will take this. He will shoot. And
do they shoot the guy or no?
Frightening.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't even know what that story is.
News here.
I want that to stop. I want that to stop. That shit is not. And I don't want to have to defend it. That's the thing. Right. So when a white guy comes on and he shows this little crazy motherfucker with a pistol to somebody's head, and the chief of Ray Kelly, the commissioner, he gets on and he's the white guy and he's like, this is animalistic behavior, and you see it's a black guy, then black people have to go, hey man, watch out, don't call us animal. It's like, why is that us? Can we please say that that's not me?
You know why?
It never was.
But you guys are always put in this position because of organizations like the NAACP and these pseudo leaders that will never come out and fucking criticize that. They'll never say Bill Cosby has been called an Uncle Tom.
Have you ever heard Rush Limbaugh or anybody who's presumed to be a racist?
Like, he's just as nutty on the other end.
That's what I'm saying. You've never heard him. Because white people don't have to be defended. Like, when you do some silly shit, if a white guy was doing some silly shit, he did it.
Well, child molester, serial killer.
You don't relate to
that.
But no, you don't. You dismiss. You can dismiss your criminals away from your immediate group. Even silly things, like if I'm a silly motherfucker, I'm really a silly motherfucker. I like being silly.
Yeah.
But silly ain't the thing. For black people, you get robbed.
People are silly.
You never see five fucking Crips and go, look at these silly geese.
Yeah.
Look at them.
Look at these motherfuckers giggling.
I bet they're going to suck in with some improv.
It really, there can't be a black Jim Carrey. Because niggas will go, look at this dancing Uncle Tom, dancing foolery. Yeah. Look at this foolery. And then they'll show pictures that I don't have access to of fucking Step and Fetch It doing the tap like I want to do. I'm like, wow, that's a cool tap. And I don't have a history book, so I didn't know fucking Rochester had look at that, make us eat watermelon.
Rochester.
And it's like you go, oh man, I'm not doing, that's just where my heart is. but you have to be.
I think it's
something
because it's the minority of black people and the disproportionate amount of crime in that minority. Like, that's why it's looked at like, oh boy, they're at it again. Because it's a small group. It's a big group in a small group.
Well, let me ask you a question. Mm-hmm. After slavery, right? Because slavery is the most important thing in here.
I think
it's just something that none of us understand what slavery did. There's a few intellectuals that do understand, but let's be honest here.
Yeah.
After slavery was over, because you have some history to you, what the fuck did we do? Like, why after slavery, white people didn't just go, hey, man, let's be honest. You got fucked over pretty bad. Listen, you have the choice to go to Liberia. We created this African thing. And they go, well, there's no fans and there's no ice. I do enjoy this. I do enjoy the fact that you made diamonds to be something precious. This is great. I didn't know. To me, whatever diamonds. And diamonds, by the way, is useless. Like you was talking about resources. Yeah. Diamonds are only to show. I mean, the only people that use diamonds for the way we think they are villains from science movies will go, we have to steal the Tanzanian diamond and put it in the laser so we can destroy New Mexico. But in reality, it's just a shiny thing. Right. And a raw diamond is nothing. Right. I don't even know why they have said fuck. I think because in Europe there was nothing but death, disease, and everything. So, and cold and everything. Like, I believe in evolution. I was listening to Cooper. He don't believe in that. Yeah. I believe in evolution. That explains Chinese people's eyes, black people's skin, white people's skin, and attitudes. White people had to be a little more ruthless and inventive. You could be lazy and relax in Africa with your dick hanging out, with hay on your dick, as you say.
Yeah,
because I just look around and I go, I'm hungry. Oh shit, there goes something. I mean, in Europe, it was there goes something. you were in the bubonic plague had to make you a very hard person.
Yeah.
I mean, intrinsically, that had to go from to person when they're just dumping
watching
boxes
your family rotting away
of dead from fleas.
Yeah.
So you go, okay, I'm going to build these ships because we have to find places, and then everything. Wow, if I shine this up, or this is the hardest substance I've ever seen. Like all kind of shit like that. But so when black people came here, and it's like, go back to Africa. Really, to me, I am, and look, I'll listen to people that try to change my mind. I am removed from Africa. I think that I think black people in this country are brand new creatures who have to figure out what we are and then go on. Because I don't think that the part of Africa, I think we got the worst parts of Africans. We kill each other. Africans are the worst black-on-black crime motherfuckers I've ever seen.
Some crazy genocide
some genocidal, I'm going to chop up baby. Look at black people don't chop up their babies and shit. Crips do not chop up Blood's babies.
But
the baby's left alive crying. Like the cops is in there, they holding the black. The baby live. It's like that's it.
You got some Hutus and some Tutsis though.
That tribal shit. All of that shit is Africans, man. I don't look at the motherfuckers that's selling them Coach bags and go, this is my brother from back in, because they're closer to Africa than me. I'm like, fuck you, motherfucker. I like English. I listen to African talk. I like English, but we gotta go.
I love the fucking calm, cool analysis.
The thing is, I'm just saying how I feel. We spend a lot of time because I think black people are so hurt by how we're treated. It's just, you get this motherfucker that puts a pistol to the kid's head but that's not a representation of. I'm telling you, man, we are. The thing I think about is black people aren't insurgents, man. We really should be we should have white people under siege. We should be sneaking from behind. It should be improvised explosives. We should be flying shit into buildings.
Apparently you've never seen Seal and Heidi Klum together.
That's the only revenge we could get. Is that that fucking African smashing Heidi Klum. I'm just saying, we're hurt.
But there's no.
We're hurt.
You know what it is? There's no unification.
Oh my
There's no
God.
way. There's too many factions, and you can't get a group together.
But for somebody who
without this
quotes so much
infighting
history, Anthony.
Yeah.
You don't quote. You don't look at the human level of it. You don't look at the level that of slavery was designed to make us. There's a thing called the Willie Lynch papers. That's completely. Everybody in the world should read it. It's some people say it's a lie. I believe it to be true. But the Willie Lynch papers is from this guy who had a meeting over in Jamaica or anyway, it was on an island with other slave owners to give them the blueprint of how to control a people that outnumber you and you control their existence. And it's a blueprint on how to mentally, because you can't just out and out control 30 million people from doing shit. So white people thinking how they think, like, shit, if that was me, I would be,
It'd be fucking
poisoning
right.
every white person be dead. So how do we do this? And it's so long I can't go into, but you have to look at it. It's the design of how to control black people. We're mentally controlled. And the control level was not white people controlling us. It was us controlling ourselves through black women becoming the most dominant by killing the strongest black man and in front of black women and the black children and say, wow, the leader of our family is being tarred, feathered, and destroyed right in front of me. So what happens is black women now, over generations, start to raise black men to fear death, to not be strong, to hide, to kill each other, and then they are now the boss. If you notice, black women, look at Oprah, man. She's the motherfucker. There is no black man Oprah that the whole world loves and goes, that motherfucker's a bad motherfucker.
Tyler Perry.
But come on, man. He's you know how. Come on.
Come on.
And he has to dress up like an old black woman.
Yes.
To get his shit out.
To even fucking.
I'm just saying, dude. This is it's deep. I don't know it all because somebody with more book knowledge can come in. But I'm saying there's something there that it's just not fair to be under. We've been only free a third of the time that we were slaves.
Patrice,
that's what I'm saying.
Who's the number one male Oprah?
Tyler Perry.
You think it's Tyler Perry is the number one black male in America?
The one that that white people embrace.
Like Bill they Cosby. Do Oprah?
They embrace.
Wouldn't you go more Bill Cosby as the number one?
Nah, man. back in the day, Bill Cosby
can't be Tyler Perry number one.
White people don't love Tyler Perry. We don't know much about him.
Number one black woman. Who's the number one black man in America?
And to white people?
It can't be Tyler Perry.
How you say it to white people?
To white people.
To white people or, to black people?
To white people.
Black people go, oh, I love this guy? It used to be Obama. Till a month.
That was a big drop off.
Denzel, we like
He's had
Denzel?
a rough year.
Yeah, but he's not influential. He's just a great artist.
No, I mean, Patrice makes a great point where we accept Oprah as this big, powerful black woman. So who's the big, powerful black man?
You can't.
And you would say Oprah. You would say Obama.
Look who the black women power makers, right? If you go Oprah, you go Monique is powerful to a
number two.
Monique is up there. Wanda's up there. Fucking Wendy Williams is up there. Where they could be whatever the design they want to be, but it has to be
Whoopi.
Has to have some honey child in it. It can't be
has to have some honey
a normal like hello everyone.
Condi Rice type.
I'm a black woman.
Yeah, Condi Rice.
It has to in an entertainment world. It has to be like that. Condi has to be this asexual kind of Hillary Clinton thing, but that's a woman thing.
Yeah.
So because Hillary has to be, you can't have no sexy ass bitch.
No.
Like Sarah Palin's cute, but she's still a very rigid. She can't be hi America.
Politician woman suits on.
Oh.
Will Smith, by the way, is coming in.
Will Smith as an actor
over Tyler Perry.
Yes, but he's not culturally.
I don't think so, brother.
He's not culturally loved by white people. Oh, by white people, Will Smith by far.
Will Smith probably by
far. But no one listens to his opinion. Oprah has influence over culture. Will Smith is just entertaining.
As a black, they don't because it is the fear. Look, man, like going through my thing on probation, you realize when I came in I was on probation for a year afterwards, under the supervision of the state or whatever. And I realized something. I came in very mad, very, very, you see how Mike Tyson is now becoming beloved?
Yeah.
Because he's having these epiphanies about the mistakes he made.
Yeah.
And white people are like, good nigga. Good contrite nigga. You see how you see yourself. Good boy, Michael.
That documentary helped him.
Yeah, because I see myself in this fucking way. But I learned from the probation officer as I'm coming in angry, feeling victimized, like this is wrong, man. Why was this done to me? He didn't give a fuck. His whole point, one day when I came in one morning, I don't know why I was feeling good. I said, I have to deal with it. So I come in, hey, good morning, man. How you feeling? And he was like, He opened his drawer and started showing me resources. Hey, listen, if you go down here, you can get a quick job. It was like, good boy, nigger. It's getting black men. Because people think sassy black bitches are funny. The madder a black bitch get, the funnier it is. Mother, you go. Let me tell you something, Chief. Give me a break. Hey, Chief, you a dummy. Uh-oh.
Oh, shit.
Hey, Helen, whatever, black, Bertruce or whatever.
Oh, shit.
And there's no sassy black men. There's no black men that's like, fuck that. And any black men like that has to be the new Black Panther leader. And no one accepts him for what he is. I can't believe listening to Farrakhan, white people don't listen to him. I never heard a motherfucker better speaker and more intelligent than Farrakhan, but you can't listen to him because you feel
Farrakhan.
Like
here's what it is with Farrakhan. He is a brilliant guy, and he's a great community. And he can literally give you the theory of white people's creation, and it's not good. But he smiles, and you're like, wow, the guy is very charismatic.
Some of the stuff he says, though, you listen to it and just go, it's science fiction.
But let me ask this,
like L. Ron Hubbard.
that shouldn't marginalize, dude. That he talks about. He lays things out, dude. He lays out things about the government and lays out things about people and human nature that
from a black perspective.
No, from a human perspective, I'm telling you. Look it's a rhythm thing. It's a rhythm thing because Joel Osteen says he's a really charismatic kid. He says some interesting shit. But Joel Osteen has that rhythm that black people go, look, this motherfucker is getting ready to tell me to drink poison. This is a cult. Everybody open your books to page. And he's like, this creepy Jim Jones motherfucker. But he has a lot of really smart things he says. Same thing with Farrakhan, but Farrakhan, he doesn't even have the rhythm that white people hate. He doesn't have it. It's just you have to hate him. Any black man has a sense of strength, white people are trained to hate that motherfucker.
Farrakhan over there, he's Farrakhan over the years has said some pretty inflammatory shit.
Farrakhan has a lot.
He has,
but
he has to be a black leader.
But that's
you can't be a black leader and black people not relate to you. But white people can listen.
But white people can listen and understand what he's talking about, but then when he starts going off about the Jews and fucking the white man and then the big giant space saucer, just going, come on.
But that's the shit that makes it easy because, he said something one time that hit me and it's like, look, he goes, white people are afraid of us because they are afraid of their own nature, which is what they would do to us. If they were in this position and was freed, they would not take it lightly. And they look at us like niggas is up to something. They meeting. It's not happening. It's going to happen in 2014. It didn't happen then. It's going to happen in 2015. Niggas are after us. And that's the thing that makes black people sad is that we not after you like that. But it's the thing where we don't understand ourselves and white people don't want to understand us. And so what do you think? It's that separate racial thing that's horse shit. But I'm telling you, dude, at the end of the day, black people really are sad and just want the country to stop fucking around. Like we don't I don't give a fuck if 50 motherfuckers rob you on the elevator, dude. It's most likely you're not going to get robbed on the fucking elevator.
But hold on, is Tyson, though, a case of being like, hey, contrite nigger, we're happy?
Yes.
But hold on, or is it, because Ali was never that guy, and white people love Ali. Charles Barkley has never been that contrite guy, and people love him. Is Tyson a case of people are suckers across the board racially when somebody like Tyson, who, let's be honest, didn't come off as particularly. He's fucking manic depressive.
Well, he had,
you see the human side of a guy who was very brutal.
He never socially.
I like that point.
He never socially had a Muhammad Ali kind of. Muhammad Ali did something socially where he fought against an entire system. He became love once he said, "I'm not going to fight people for nothing." That's when he turned the corner. He was super hated. When he went from Cassius Clay to Muhammad Ali, he was super hated.
Well, that was because he was with the Nation. But after a while, when people realized he was with the Nation, he bucked the U.S. government. He did everything that should make white people hate you on paper. And people saw what he was doing and loved him.
But he always has social relevance.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Mike Tyson people were scared of him to say, well, you're scared of pit bulls. Just a rich nigga that will kill you with his fists and raping bitches. And knocking niggas out. But kill him. Get rid of him.
As soon as you see that pit bull crying, though, you're gonna cut. You're gonna. You
go good dog because you still wouldn't pet him until you pull out his fangs.
Well, he bit Evander Holyfield's ear off. Yeah. Like you watch Tyson do things.
He was
as a
street
sports
level
figure.
guy.
I love Tyson.
But see, we got to get into the movie talk. That movie, none of us realized that was in Tyson to open up like that.
And that's what made black people didn't look at that. Black people knew that.
The only thing we knew about Tyson is like you're saying, he bit Evander.
White people knew.
No one knew that.
Black people knew.
You knew that Tyson had a heart.
You knew his humanity. You did as a black person. It wasn't a surprise. I'm trying to tell you.
Where did you learn that?
Living where black people are mentally. White people don't have to live with where we are.
Where do you get your info as a black guy that Tyson has a heart?
There was no info. It's the things that he did. It's the pain of what he is, and you look at it. You saw it in the Robin Givens interview. Robin Givens interview.
Oh, where he's just sitting there and she's beating him up?
You saw that this guy was in pain. You see it. You felt it. You fucking felt it.
I saw it too.
And I'm saying, black people, that's the thing with, a lot of black people, and this is growing up, I wish I had a better vocabulary, because growing up, if you spoke a certain way, you were white. If you had access to too many vocabulary words, if you say the word, I love the word egregious, I say it a lot. If you fucking say it, nigga, fuck you. They used to make fun of Tyson because he used to use those big words out of context or whatever.
But he used them wrong.
Right. But it's a thing in us where, intelligence is looked down upon, happiness is looked down. It's a rough thing that white people can just dismiss as anthropology. But these crazy niggas.
You're saying that Whitey needed a movie to realize that Tyson...
To realize Tyson was a person. And now white people are going, good boy, Tyson. Now we're going to open up all the things for you. Now that you can't box anymore and you're 44, we're going to open up wonderful movies like The Hangover. Come here. Come here, Tyson.
He didn't need to be in that movie.
Good boy.
That movie would have...
But it's good to see Tyson being silly. Right. See, that's the side we like. Nigga, come here. Nigga. That's what y'all do.
I don't think so.
I don't know if I
Not
agree.
with Tyson.
All right,
dude, I
fair
love
enough.
Mike Tyson. I love Mike Tyson. I love Tyson. And you always knew there was a humanity to him. But when a guy is only showing you that, and again, that could be any athlete or any guy who's in a brutal sport, it's like that's going to be people's perception of you as a public. It was like in the ring, he didn't just knock people out and be a tough guy. He bit. No other fighter has ever bitten a piece of another fighter off. Tyson in interviews would say things like, I like fornicate. Like he would just say all these.
You till you love me. I'm going to eat your children.
This was manic depressive shit. He was saying things that are antisocial for any athlete to say to the media under any circumstances.
I absolutely agree on that level, man. I'm not arguing that. I'm saying the way white people think. Again, being from Boston, man. See, if you live in New York, you can actually live separatist. You can live a separatist life. You can never leave the Bronx and don't have to know white people. You can get a fucking job as a garbage man in the Bronx, and you don't have to fuck with white folks. In Boston, you have to fuck with white folks, and you have to learn how to live. You have, like, the first lesson I learned in summer camp is this kid. When I was 10, he called me a big nigger. And I went, that's what I'm supposed to do. Roar! You call me nigga. So I'm running around like the mummy. And then they essentially throw me out the camp and he gives me a little wink like,
Oh,
you know how?
Gotcha.
And I said I can't let that ever happen. I just can't. I have to learn how to never let that happen.
Yeah,
so I had
no
to learn
shit.
how to be annoying to white people, other than scaring them.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Hey,
Well, I want to congratulate Patrice. It's rare somebody achieves their goal in such a 100% fashion.
By the way, what camp did you go to? Because I kind of remember that experience.
It's just, look, white people believe them to be smarter than us and this and that. Just because a white guy, I watch white guys carry themselves in the smart white guy manner, and I go, this guy is a fucking idiot. I take great pleasure in taking a guy in a suit who just behaves in the manner of, I'm intelligent, but he's an idiot.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of black dudes that's like, you know what I'm saying, who are fucking geniuses, but it's the way he has to behave where he is and how he is. And it's just a lot of sheep and a few shepherds, and that's why shit's fucked up.
And everybody's gonna want some shepherd's pie after this, right?
You know,
Fucking Jeff.
but
Jesus. All right, listen.
yeah.
Couple things. Michael Jordan's name is coming in for most influential black man.
He doesn't have any social influence, though.
Yeah, nothing.
right,
He
but
plays
like
basketball.
t-shirts.
Give me a black guy
You
who has
gotta
a
think
fucking
Oprah.
opinion, right? That's a powerful opinion, and white people fucking.
Accept.
He's a strong. I'm telling you. I'm gonna say it again. Willie Lynch papers.
Read
Read it to understand how black people are. There was a plan designed for us to to control ourselves. My mother raised me to be afraid of white people, meaning this: authority. Don't mess with the cops. Don't get in trouble. It's just stay out of sight. Don't stand up. And because when Black Panthers, all those fuckers did, they maybe blew up 2 banks, but they mostly fed black kids, and they mostly preach unity. And you got to understand this country, and this is what I mean about how we're all fucked over. Anyone who has effectively preached us all getting together on a human level has been shot. Malcolm X, when he was saying white devil, blue-eyed devil, crackers separate, he was living a wonderful, wonderful life. When he saw a different thing, when he went to Mecca, came back home and said, man, I got to rethink what I've been saying, he got killed. Because Gandhi got killed. Jesus got killed. JFK galvanized races. People who galvanize races, man, they get killed because it's not in the best interest for this country, for the people who race prey. Like you talk about Al Sharpton. What else is Al Sharpton going to do? He makes millions of dollars preying on black people needing someone to be a hero to them.
Yeah.
And white people pay millions of dollars to have a leader of the Tea Party. The Tea Party they showed the Southeast region director of the Tea Party. People are just waiting to hear the Southeast director of the Tea Party tell them what the fuck to do so they could go, yes, yeah.
But do you think the NAACP should have dubbed them racist?
They have to.
But that's the dumbest fucking
But
thing.
it is, Anthony. But it's not when the Tea Party is seen. You gotta understand. Not everybody, dude. I don't. God bless the internet. Not everybody looks at something and goes, research time. It's like they go, okay, a guy looks like me and he's talking to how I feel. He's saying it articulately. I'm going with him.
But the NAACP should know better because they're not dumb guys. And what they're doing is, because they're mostly Democrat, it's simply a political, of attacking a conservative political thing.
They know, they want to take
they know better.
Any legitimacy away from them so that they don't fuck up with the votes that are coming up in November. I understand
And this is
that.
my last point about, and I said this before, about white people. It's very difficult to get reasonable, rational white people to admit that they're racist. You have defined your racists as these horrible, dumb, shaven head, sheet wearing maniacs. But you're trying to convince me that there are no racists in the Tea Party. Like there's no race, there's no one with a racial agenda in the Tea Party. But they'll never a rational white person. I've never heard a rational white person go, "Yep, I work every day. I work hard. I just hate niggas. They're never admitted. You can't find it. You can't find intelligent racists.
What are you doing between 6 and 10:30 every morning?
But no. You know what I mean? But this is very rare. Even though it's entertainment, this is very rare. You get to have these. I'm telling you,
no, it's true.
To have these conversations because and that's why people galvanize towards you when you talk because they're at work now. They cannot even think it. They can't even think it. So they need this from you because white people have to hide from it. Black people can be relatively intelligent to super intelligent and speak about race. So the NAACP, when they say something's racial, it's not always not. But the white people are fucking trained that when the NAACP, the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, okay, back then, it's to say this is racial, and sometimes we need your help to go. Yeah, that was some racial shit. It was.
They weren't even saying racial. They used the word racist, that it's a racist organization. Now, the Tea Party, obviously, there are going to be people in there going, I'm going to get them out of. I understand that. It's going to happen in any group. But look at the Black Panthers. They are an absolute paramilitary intimidation group.
Can you please? This is another thing. This is where I try to talk from my gut and hit my mouth so it's not sitting there. Anthony, isn't it fair for niggas to have groups?
Yes.
That's all
niggas. Do you think I'm trying to say that they aren't entitled to do that?
How can you say with the Ku Klux Klan existing in America that there can't be a Black Panthers?
Good, but don't try to make it different. Don't have the news go, well, thank God they're there to protect the black people, and then go, oh, the KKK. Oh,
but the Black Panthers, and this sounds apologists, but the Black Panthers are there in fucking retaliation or reference or anything. Nothing black people do is not in reference to reaction. We had to create these things for reaction. If niggas got jobs when you didn't have to give niggas jobs, there wouldn't have to be affirmative action if a nigga could get a job. Just fucking say that. Why the fuck we gotta sound like we crazy when we talk race? Because white people will not go, boy, are we fucked up. If you could and say, man, we're gonna try better something, but it's always, no, look at you. You sold slaves. When I had to research that shit, like about us selling, I go, holy shit. Because when white people said that, I would just suck my teeth. But the fact being roots was incorrect. White people could not have gone in the jungle and hunted niggas like squirrels. They had to have them there ready. So that was the facts. But at the same time, I'm going to think of other ways to vilify white people because I can't join in to say what we did, we helped. But we did because we're human. So now we get this racial shit, and that's the thing that fucks everybody up, man.
But I'm not saying, see, a lot of people have this misconception that I'm saying, well, the new Black Panther movement, that ought to be abolished. They're terrible. Why are these? They're just angry and this and that. Fine. Fucking put your black suits on, your berets, go out. But fucking
and the guy doesn't have a black suit or a fucking beret. What? This guy has a fucking. Look at this fucking guy. He's white. He's Puerto Rican, the leader. This nigga.
Ben jealous?
Fat Joe is leading the NAACP. Fat Joe.
Fat Joe on a diet.
He really is awful.
This is our leader. Our leader. Listen,
looks like
if
Bob
he's
Kelly.
Accepting black,
he does look like Bob Kelly. He looks like Bob Kelly.
Robert Kelly with hair.
You know the black people.
You know what, dude? You know what, dude? You take your bean pie, you throw it in your bag.
Faces. Look at the white faces who just ain't fucking. It's like, look, but you see him. He's a culmination of what we go through. A guy that looks like that, who's embracing black people,
that's Bob Kelly, though, with hair.
Because he has to be black.
Yeah.
Because some slave master tiptoed and raped the shit out of his great-great-grandmother. raped the shit out of her.
Was it rapey rape?
It was fucking nigga. It wasn't even the term rape. Rape probably was a good term back then. Like fucking Jeremiah, I just raped the shit out this nigga. Delicious. Give me a sandwich. And we look it. I don't have African black. Somebody got raped in my fucking you know, something happened.
Yeah.
As a white person, to be fair, when you hear that as a history, you go, ooh, especially if you accept whiteness. But that's what I'm saying. Your family probably got here.
Fucking purity?
No, but I'm saying
I know
your
I'm not
family.
Aryan.
You're Sicilian.
Yeah.
Your family just got here yesterday, but you embrace historical arrogance. It's a fucking country thing. You're an Italian and you embrace this douchebag, fucking this guy. You embrace his fucking ideas because your skin is white. You can't. It's a shitty thing that the country does to us. That's all I'm saying. It's a human thing. We got to discuss it. Sorry, Opie.
A lot of these things, though, are very
just wrap up a little bit. That's all.
They're very divisive. A lot of these things. They're made to keep us apart and divided. And I do think that groups like the new Black Panthers, and I won't even go as far as the KKK, but some of the more right-leaning militia groups, those things, are very similar. They want the same things.
Yes.
Stay out of my fucking yard. I'll stay out of your fucking yard.
Which is why we can't be together for this, at this particular time.
Right.
But I heard the guy, one thing when I was listening to the guy Cooper call, one thing I always try to say is, look, when you're going to argue, you got to have one road. It's either going to be human and how you feel and you try to work it out, or historical with empirical
facts and
evidence.
figures.
You can't mix the two and have sort of some evidence and then sort of how you fucking feel.
Right.
You got to go one way. That's it.
All right. We're going to take a break. Most influential black guy, got one for you. It's a black guy that does the Old Spice commercials.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm going to tell you, he should be living.
Huge.
He should be living life wonderfully. I guarantee you, there's a black meeting calling this nigga because his clothes are off. He's naked in showers, and he is propped up like a goddamn slave. But why can't he just do that? Because I'm telling you,
he's very influential. He's selling a lot of fucking deodorant
it's
right
like
now.
white people that look at him and he's just like you
know what?
Blah 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 blah.
Great discussion, but what the fuck happened to the Mel Gibson tape number 4?
I think we
Let's
should
do it,
break and go
motherfucker.
back to it.
Yeah, we're gonna go right back into the Mel Gibson tape number 4 after the break, okay? And as we go to break, we're gonna play the Shining thing that D-Boy came up with.
That shit's funny, man.
And fucking whatwouldtylerdurdendo.com put it on the fucking front page today.
That shit's hilarious.
That's a big hit for the Opie and Anthony show,
Incidentally,
D-Boy.
in wrapping up, I just want you're right about people who galvanize races are killed. And I just wanted to congratulate you. You're going to be 150 before you die. I wasn't sure how that was going to come out. I kind of tripped to the finish line.
It still works. WWTDD.com if you want to hear this again, but here it is on our show right now. D-Boy's Mel Gibson Shining thing.
Fucking embarrassment to me. You look like a fucking bitch on heat. And if you get raped by a pack of niggers, it'll be your fault.
Yes.
All right? Okay? I don't want you.
What are you talking about?
I don't believe you anymore.
Stay away from me.
I don't trust you. I don't love you.
I just want to go back to my room.
I don't want you. Okay? But I don't want you anymore.
I'm very confused.
Fucking listen to me.
I just need a chance to think things over.
Listen to my fucking ranting. Listen to what you do to me. You make my life so fucking difficult.
Don't hurt me. Stay away from me. Stay away. Stay away from me.
You don't care. You don't care. I'm threatening I'll put you in a fucking rose garden, you cunt.
Stop it.
You understand that?
Please. Stay away.
The Opie and Anthony Show on the virus. Sirius XM.
Damn show is flying by today. Patrice O'Neal in studio.
Rockin'.
Now, we're going to get right into the Mel Gibson tape.
Yes.
Tape number 4. We played it late in the show yesterday. We're going to play it again here. so he could really enjoy it and get Patrice's take on it.
Bask in
And then
it.
Sam runs down the hall during the break and goes, tape number 5 being released at 9:30 this morning.
No fucking
And you know
way.
that the Today Show led today by saying, are these tapes real? They're even confused. Like, at this point, are these fucking tapes real?
It's doing too much damage.
And we believe
to
on
him.
this show that they have to be real, but they're questioning it because
Yes.
it's so unbelievable to everybody.
I have Mel Gibson from Australia on the phone. We'll talk to him.
And also, the remix is coming in like crazy from one person. D-Boy is becoming a international star at this point.
D-Boy's amazing.
His shining remix is on whatwould.TylerDurdenDo.com. We just played it for you. But now we got Tiger Woods calling Mel Gibson.
Whoa.
We got Dog the Bounty Hunter calling Mel Gibson.
Uh-oh.
So we got a lot of shit to do. So we should jump right into tape number 4 here so we can play the remixes after that, okay?
Let's hear Mel Gibson. This is tape number 4.
And tape number 5 coming out in about an hour, and we'll certainly play it as soon as we get it. But first, tape number 4 once again.
Tour idea. What the fuck do you hope to accomplish with that? What are you hoping to accomplish with that? What, are you going to pay me back? If you do that, it's over. It's over now. Fuck you. How dare you act like such a bitch when I'm being so fucking nice?
I did not blame you.
You said I was mean. You were fucking annoyed at me. For what reason? I
What?
did nothing but be nice to you.
What?
I've done nothing but be nice to you.
I didn't blame you last night.
What are you little bitch this morning for?
I wasn't doing anything.
What did I do? And you said, oh, also earlier today never mind. What the fuck were you going to say?
Mel is being a little unreasonable.
We've been saying it all along. We're amazed that Mel Gibson has to put up with this shit.
He's
He's Mel fucking Gibson.
But it's the old Mel Gibson now.
Oh, yeah, with the dry hair.
It's not the...
I forgot.
Not
yes.
Road Warrior.
Not the moist
Mad Max.
hair.
Mad Max.
His hair's a little dry.
I wasn't going to say about any earlier today. It's just, I was going to say about last night. That's all.
Why? Because I let you sleep? That's my fucking mistake. I should have woke you up and said, fucking blow me, bitch. I should have fucking woken you up and said, blow me. You would have liked that better, yeah? You need the goddamn sleep.
We were supposed to go to jacuzzi, and you said you have to wait for something.
So why did you have to wait?
You said.
You go to the goddamn jacuzzi.
I'm afraid it's dark outside.
Fuck it.
Right there.
I love that.
This is how you know this is not all her. Every time she does make a point, which anyone will do, Mel dismisses it. She, what about that? And Mel was like, fuck it.
Well, it's dark outside. I'm scared. Fuck it. Get out there. Blow me.
All Mel is doing is throwing roundhouse punches, and every time she effectively blocks one, instead of going, oh, okay, you blocked one, he just backs up and goes, all right, and then uppercuts.
He just keeps coming
He's just looking for ins.
But she's attacking him with what annoys him. Is her lack of lack of humanity.
No,
he's
man.
so mad.
Well, she has her agenda.
You said
take
we
this
would
whole
go
fucking
to
thing.
jacuzzi. We go to jacuzzi.
Yeah, she
But
sounds
if
like
that
Michio
wasn't-
Kaku when
But
she
if that
argues.
wasn't how, if that wasn't how she argued, then he would go, "What the bitch? What is this?
Are you taping me? Yeah, that's true.
Like that's what she does.
Yeah.
She was being her. What man? Dismissive. Jacuzzi.
It's all nice when they were in the sweetheart phase, you know. Mel, that's wonderful that you do for me. I love you. I love you too. It's wonderful. Fabulous. And then it's just like, oh, Mel, I was go to jacuzzi.
God, fuck!
Why would that be a problem?
I don't know. He's mad, though.
He's mad about the
He's
jacuzzi.
fucking mad.
She started getting rights.
Yes.
Somewhere in that relationship, she slowly got her rights, and he lost it, but he didn't catch that she was getting her rights when it just one day she woke up and she had rights.
Oh my God, she's got rights. Yep.
I just waited for you. I waited and waited till I fell asleep, and then
Waited like 2.5 fucking minutes. You're fucking snoring. Don't you dare
I don't blame you.
I deserve to be blown first before the fucking jacuzzi.
The greatest thing ever said by a man, right there.
I deserve to be blown first before the
I challenge
jacuzzi.
you. That is the greatest thing ever said by a man.
When you think of the problems in the world, like there literally are kids who have flies crawling on their mouths, and then like if aliens came here and they just looked at all human problems, and they went from someone with a fly on their mouth and then just fucking panned over to Mel. I deserve to be blown before the jacuzzi.
Before the jacuzzi.
Is this greater than one step for?
Oh my God! One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. Of course,
that line is right up there.
Right up there?
Yeah. Ich bin ein
How can this be
Berliner.
fake? If this is a fake thing, it has to be put up for some kind of Oscar. Because no one says that. No one says that in improv.
This has to be put in a time capsule.
He would be
for other
sitting-
generations.
If this was fake, he would be sequestered somewhere right now, going, I can't believe they're still fucking believing this when I said, blow me before the jacuzzi. Like that line, if I had said that as a joke and people believed it, I'd be amazed. Amazed that people would believe that a human would say something that silly.
Didn't he say, too, you could hear she talks over because she is very rude, interrupting this amazing tirade.
Yes.
Boy, Jimmy.
Doesn't he say, like, that one part, can we hear that again?
Oh,
I think
we
she
went
goes,
backwards.
Didn't she go, like, you blew me, she goes, you blew me, you fell asleep without blowing me. He says it again before he says you deserve.
Yeah.
The first time he says it.
Let me go way back then.
It's like a second before it.
Oh, it is? All right, let's pick it up here.
For what is she? That's the thing. She said the thing where she goes, oh my God, fuck it, play it. Because there's something she says and I still don't get. Because I don't get it.
Part of it is this. I think she fell asleep before they fucked around.
Yes, that's
Mel is one of these guys who he's really feeling like he feels sexually rejected. And it's like, I used to do that in relationships where if I didn't get what I wanted sexually, I would brood. And I would brood. And then the next day, everything, she'd go, how you doing? Fine. And I would wait for her to know that she didn't do what I wanted her to do sexually. I was really hurt and selfish, but I was angry. And it was like she would do something else, like, not get me the right kind of sandwich. I'd be like, what the fuck? That's not what I asked for. Right. All coming from this night before. And that's where that rage about...
What was the 2-minute thing?
You were asleep in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay,
or whatever. He apparently had to do something. So he left the room.
He was excited to go into the bedroom and get a little action.
He said
but she was
2.5
asleep in 2 minutes.
In 2 minutes, he came back. She goes, well, you left for a while. And he goes, a while? It was 2.5 minutes. He comes back and she's snoring. He said something like snoring.
We are slowly uncovering this thing.
Yes.
Again, I think
she changed the contract.
She fucking starting to treat him like a old man
with dry hair.
Keep
going with the dry hair thing.
And that's her job was not to treat him like that. Her job was to fucking make him feel like, and there's one of the tapes where he goes, I want a woman to make me feel
like a man.
Man. And he has no soulmate, but because he's a fucking billionaire sociopath who now Dick doesn't get raging hard. He doesn't get road warrior hard no more.
Road warrior.
And he needs a girl that accepts that his dick is a little bendy.
Dick needs that brace like a road warrior had on his leg.
He needs love. He needs somebody that loves his dry hair.
But he's also here's where he fucked up and changed the contract. She is expecting Mel Gibson to be Mel Gibson and go, it's time for some fucking stupid. Instead, every time she rejects him, he's like, oh, come on.
Yep.
She wasn't ready for, oh, come on. She's like, oh, no.
Yeah.
He's like every guy I've fucked. He's like, she owns him. He should own her, but he doesn't. She owns him sexually, and he resents it.
Women want you to talk. Women want you to talk the relationship from suicide. They're willing to take, but they want that. I'm telling you, man, my girl finds this to be, she wants to get me to that point because it seems like it means something, but it's like they do that. They fucking do that. Anytime, like, my girl, now she talks, right? She talks a lot. And she repeats things 50 times because she's like, I'm talking. And there's nothing anybody can do about it. And I go, and I gotta go, bitch, listen, man, you gotta shut up. And then she goes, see? And I go, look, the only thing I could do is leave. Because I'm not going to try to convince you. I'm telling you, you're trying to be abusive. You're trying to move into a position that ain't going to allow our relationship to exist. You being better than me. Mm-hmm. You can't live like that. Women can't live with a guy that's not better than them. So when she tries to start talking and here's what happened, and then I go, and she goes, oh, let me finish. I go, okay, so I see where you're going, cunt. You're spreading your wings, huh? You think you're fucking, Prince of Zamunda, ho? Like, you think now you explore with me? Explore by yourself, you fucking creep, and explore this new world without me. You're not going to explore on me. That's what she did to Mel. She explored, and he flinched. She went like this with the pretending to hit him, and he went, oh. And she said, oh, this scared motherfucker. You can't flinch with these bitches. You have to mentally abuse them. You can't. They won't settle for less.
What a great. The way they talk about it is the power shift in the relationship, where the dominant person then becomes the submissive person, right? And then the whole rest of the relationship, you're fighting to get your old job back.
But you ain't getting it back.
You flinch. Good way to put it.
Get out of there. Done. Leave.
Great way to put it. It's over. Great way to put it.
With that, let's go back to the tape.
And then
Waited like 2.5 fucking minutes. You're fucking snoring. Don't you dare wait. You're blaming me right now. Now I'm blaming you. You went to sleep.
I don't blame you.
I deserve to be blown first before the fucking jacuzzi. I said I'll burn the goddamn house down. But blow me first. How dare you? How fucking dare you?
How dare her?
then he punctuates it with a fucking
all she has to do is suck his dick, and he'd be nice Mel again.
How dare she?
Did you get this equipment from Radio Shack, by the way?
I don't know.
What is this? What's going on? Like, how is she doing this?
It's a really good recording, right?
Phone recorder.
Yeah, she fucking set this up in advance.
She must
nicely for herself.
This is tremendous.
She obviously had somebody help her out.
Yeah, hell fucking yes.
This dummy.
She wouldn't be able to figure this out on her own, right?
She's just giggling at him.
How amazing is it to yell at somebody and be serious? Like, that's how Mel Gibson-y he is, to go, you fell asleep without blowing me. Like, I would think that, but never actually say it to a chick.
Burn the fucking house down. Blow me.
I deserve to be blown before the fucking jacuzzi.
He said, how dare you?
He's so mad. He's so,
how dare you?
Like, he insulted his mother. Like, how dare you not blow me?
That's when God invented emotions. It's like he's as close to godly mad as you. Have you ever been that fucking?
Yes.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I can't say.
And expressed it.
Yes. For real. But that goes into, I hate to say that the tiny rageaholic, but that's where rage is just fueling itself, and it's not about the argument anymore. It's about anger making you angrier. It's about the anger as opposed to, it's the high of being angry as opposed to the issue.
The maddest I've ever been with my woman now. We went to get her, she needed a new car. A new something to drive. It was the choice of, the money was a brand new car, these cheaper cars, brand new, or an old truck. She wanted badly a truck, but she kept saying to me, what should I do? I said, I think you should use this money to get a brand new car. But I want a truck. But what do you think? What? She did that 75 times until my head got so filled up with blood of mad at what she was doing. And I said, what the fuck is wrong with you? And we talked about it yesterday because this Mel Gibson shit opens up that shit.
Yeah.
She thinks in her head that she wasn't doing some manipulative little pussy ass shit to get her way. So she doesn't understand my fury Because women get to have an excuse for everything. They don't have to have their own shit. They're not taught to go, you know what? I fucked up. I did that. I never heard a girl go, I fucked up. I really, that was some stupid. Some probably do. But they have an excuse. This girl did something to Mel, man. I'm telling you, for him to lose it like that, it's because she's just a game player.
Dude, I've been so angry before, I've actually had to say to women, and I've never hit a woman in my life, but there's been times where I visualize what their teeth would look like falling out. Wow. And I have for real had to say, and this is at a woman who's screaming at me. Like, you know what I mean? It doesn't really, I've had it a couple times in my life where I've actually had to scream, you have to stop talking. Like, almost like breaking the code of the argument and going, you really have to stop talking. And I'm not threatening. I never say I'm going to hit you, but they understand, oh, this is going to an awful place. And I'm not saying I'm threatening them, but I think they understand. It's like my anger is fueling my anger.
How can you hate mental abuse if you're a woman when my next recourse is to put my fist through your fucking head?
Oh, God.
Like, why are you doing this? Like, that's my next thing. Like, so how can you not? You let me tell you something. I bet you OJ's listening to this going, come on, Mel, do it, nigga. Do it. You know you want to do it. That's how OJ was feeling right before heads was flying.
Yeah, justify what I did.
Unrecorded phone calls of OJ that sounded
probably
like
very
this.
similar.
You fucked the waiter.
Yeah. You fucking. He's in my fucking car, bitch.
He's juicing me correctly.
I'll cut your fucking head off.
Absolutely.
Sounding like Macho Man. It's like if a bitch can get you to sound like Macho Man, boy, it's fucking. Ooh yeah, cunt.
Do you hear how he's hanging on to his dominance though? He keeps going, it's over. It's like by saying that, he's trying to have her go, no, I don't want it to be over. It's like you've already lost your number one position, your number two.
And if it's over, just fucking hang up. It's done.
Yeah. Great movie quote is War Games. It's like when you do that, it can't be because look, if I say to my girl, sweet, I think we gotta wrap this up. It can't be some trick to get her to go, no. It has to be a rational, like in War Games, it was like the only winning move is not to play. And it's like, I'm not trying to play with your emotions. I know I can be, you know, a lot of times guys are just possessive, man, and they possess women. We have to be rational. And he is in a bad spot because she used to fear him. She used to fear his rage, his money, now he's scrambling, and you can't do that. You cannot do that. But you have to make them understand. You have to make them understand that the best thing is that they stay mentally where they was when they liked you. Or it's going to end up this.
Yeah, but that ain't going to happen. Yeah, that's
all right.
so rare.
The true lesson to learn from War Games is just unplug the goddamn thing.
Unplug that bitch. Just pull out this.
All right, let's get back to the tape.
Bitch's batteries out.
Let's get back to the tape because we got some remixes to play that people are going to really enjoy.
You wanted the number of my therapist? Don't you ever speak to him. Find your own goddamn therapist. Because you got problems more than me.
You need medication.
You gotta fucking push my buttons. And it is not going to work with us. It's not. I can't get like this anymore. Okay. And you know you're doing it. And you're a liar. And you're dishonest. And you're fucked up. So you stay the fuck away from me. Take care of your fucking son. And I better have my daughter. I just want my daughter and a maid. It's a lot less fucking trouble.
He's like Steve Martin at the end of The Jerk. I want my daughter and a maid and this paperclip.
Daughter and a maid. It's a lot less fucking trouble. They clean up after themselves. They make your goddamn bed, which you did not. You don't have to worry about emotional blackmail or any of the other bullshit that you put me through. I just need a nice woman to look after my beautiful daughter. I don't have to fuck her or anything. You're a pain in the ass. You're a pain in my ass. Stop being that. You're a pain in my ass. Nothing but.
that's where that tape ends.
If that's not the greatest cliffhanger,
Well,
since fucking The Empire Strikes Back.
tape number 5 comes out in 45 minutes, and we'll have it.
And she hangs up on him all the
minutes.
time because the beginning of the other tape, he starts off, "Don't you fucking hang up on me."
Right.
Yeah.
Like-
she's not now because she's recording. So
Right, so she's just fucking.
You think he's onto it now?
What is he do? Maybe he's drunk or high.
Yeah.
Maybe he's listening to it with complete embarrassment.
Maybe she's not recording
These
today.
these were all made before. These conversations already happened. He's not just continually calling her. These are done.
No,
She's
I mean now. What is
literal
like? What is
Jim.
he feeling now? What is he feeling now?
I'm embarrassed. I didn't.
literal Jim. like he'd still be calling. Yeah, Byron Bashad. All the tapes are out, and he's still calling.
I'm embarrassed. Shut up.
Okay, faggot, what's next?
He's probably sitting there going, "Oh God, I hope she didn't record that other
Yes!
thing." That's what he's thinking.
There's one
'Cause he
he's
has no
worried
idea.
about.
Yeah.
He has no idea which ones were recorded. It sounds like they had a lot of these conversations, and she probably finally fucking had and started taping them.
He's probably praying, "Oh God, please don't have
Not
the
that
fuck
one.
Haiti call recorded. Oh, please don't have the fuck Haiti call."
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They can't handle a 7.0. Those weak, dirty foreign niggas.
How weird is it that he needs the bed made? Not many guys need their bed made.
Well, he probably has a daily fucking maid.
Yeah, comes in.
But he wants her to do that.
Jesus,
Wow.
the point. What is
That's a
radar
little
online?
weird.
Is this thing big? I
Yeah.
just never.
It's the guy from MASH. He's waiting for something.
Oh, Chip.
You want Jimmy's line again? I want Jimmy's line again.
Oh, yeah.
Can we hear it, Travis?
He starts off, "Don't you fucking hang up on me."
Right.
Yeah.
Like-
she's not now because she's recording. So
Right, so she's just fucking.
You think he's onto it now?
What is he do? Maybe he's drunk or high.
Yeah.
Maybe he's listening to it with complete embarrassment.
Maybe she's not recording
These
today.
these were all made before. These conversations already happened. He's not just continually calling her. These are done.
No,
She's
I
a
mean
ball.
now. What is
literal
like? What is
Jim.
he feeling now? What is he feeling now?
Oh, Jimmy.
Wow, Jimmy. Listening back to that.
When Patrice was saying he's drunk or high, I thought that he meant I misunderstood him, so I thought he thought
That call was just made.
And I thought
and
you
just
said
taped,
that.
And then he's still calling.
What, you got me into pay no mindless, kid? And I thought you said the calls were made already.
The calls were made,
I'm an
Spider.
asshole. I'm a fucking cunt.
That was great.
How's Mel dealing? Maybe he's just such a powerful guy. He'll just go, so they'll forget it with my
He
next
don't
good
care.
movie.
You know what? Yeah, he's got plenty of money. Makes his own movies. He don't care.
What do you guys want to hear? D-Boy has 2 more fucking remixes. Which one do you want to hear first? Tiger Woods or Dog the Bounty Hunter?
Dog the Bounty Hunter.
I think that's going to be really good. So let's go with Tiger
All right.
first. I'm sure they're both good, but, I mean, Dog likes the N-word, so that could be... I think that one's going to be really, really fucking good. Mel Gibson talks to Tiger Woods thanks to D-Boy.
Hey, it's Tiger. Can you please take your name off your phone? My wife went through my phone and maybe calling you.
What the fuck do you hope to accomplish with that? What are you hoping to accomplish with that? How dare you act like such a bitch?
And,
I've done nothing but be nice to you. How dare you? How fucking dare you?
if you can, please take your name off that. Just have it as a number on the voicemail. Just have it as your telephone number. That's it. Okay, you gotta do this for me.
You fucking don't care about me. I'm having a hard time and you fucking yanked the rug, you bitch. You fucking selfless bitch.
All right, bye.
That's great. Very good.
All right, bye.
They never talked on the phone, though.
Oh, literal Jim. Now, why is Tiger and Mel talking?
Yeah, sounds to me like Mel's roaring like a tiger, you know?
Hey, Doug the Bounty Hunter also talked to Mel Gibson thanks to D-Boy.
I fucking hate Chip.
I'm not taking a chance on some motherfucker out here. She's a Mexican, a whore, whatever. It's not because she's black. It's because we use the word nigger sometimes here. I'm not going to take a chance ever in life losing everything I've worked for 30 years because some fucking nigger heard us say nigger and turned us into the Inquirer magazine. How dare you? How fucking dare you? Our career is over. Our career is over. You can't give a fuck. I'm not taking that chance at all. Never in life. Never. Never. I just need a nice woman to look after my beautiful daughter. I don't have to fuck her or anything. Never mind. What the fuck were you gonna say? If Lisa was dating a nigger, we would all say, fuck you. What the fuck do you hope to accomplish with that? What are you hoping to accomplish with that? And you know that. If you do that, it's over. How dare you act like such a bitch? If Lisa brought a black guy home, it's not that they're black. It's none of that. It's that we use the word nigger. We don't mean you fucking scum nigger without a soul. We don't mean that shit. But America would think we mean that. You have no fucking soul. So I'll help you get another job, but you cannot work here unless you break up with her. And she's out of your life. I can't handle that shit. No! How dare you! How fucking dare you! So you just let me know. I gotta go. What you're gonna later. Bye.
Jesus. I forgot how fucking
We
bad
forgot
that,
about Dog the
that
Bounty
dog
Hunter.
Calling.
But man, he's
And
on
that
TV again.
back on
He's
TV.
back on TV.
He went on the apology to fucking, I want to be buried where slaves are. Oh, fucking dog. Remember that one? I think black people were embarrassed for him. They're like, all right, we got it. You don't mean it.
Back on, you
just
dumb
give him his show back.
Mullet-headed asshole.
And they had to look at that fat pig he has to fuck.
Yes.
They're like, look, we put him back on TV.
Because that is, how did he fucking survive that?
I was listening. That's the part I was...
Yeah.
I was like, wow, I didn't realize
Like,
that.
how did
It's so
I
graphic,
how,
that fucking shit.
I forgot how bad that was. Yeah, we used the word.
And it was worse because it was so logical. Listen, the thing is, we say nigger a lot. You can't date a nigger.
Around the house. Just say around the house.
Yeah, and casually.
Wow.
He sounds like the Jimmy Dean sausage guy. We're a big family. We like a lot of sausage here. We like to say nigger here.
How did he fucking come back?
He's back on TV.
That show's their biggest show, man.
Yeah, that's what it was. That show,
if that show is rated 14th, he'll be really chasing fucking criminals again.
He'd be the bounty hunter, like the real quicker picker up, you know, something like that.
Hey, D-Boy also took the Mel Gibson audio, and he made a little song for everybody.
A song?
It's quick.
Fucking walking you up and said, blow me. Fucking blow me, bitch. Blow me first. I deserve to be blown first. Before the fucking jacuzzi. Until I burn the goddamn house down. Oh, shit. Blow me first.
Wow.
Because I deserve it. Fucking blow me, bitch. I said, I'm fucking walking you up and said, blow me. I deserve to be blown first. Before the fucking jacuzzi. Until I burn the goddamn house down. But blow me first. I just need a nice woman to look after my beautiful daughter. And blow me. You're a pain in the ass. You're a pain in my ass. Stop being that and blow me. You're a pain in my ass.
Oh my God!
That's actually genius, man.
D-Boy is a star today.
Dude, I guarantee you there's no show making better fucking Mel mixes than this. There can't be.
Hell fucking no.
rules.
Great job,
Jesus
man.
Christ.
Hilarious, Terry.
Good, right?
That's great.
Oh,
That's great.
Jesus.
Also, by the way, a little side note: our Entenmann's crumb cake has arrived.
Patrice and I were very responsible. We each had, thank you to Morton's for sending what I think is the best carrot cake anywhere. And fucking Patrice and I had a couple of delicious bites and then fucking put it aside.
Tossed it.
Like a couple.
Yeah.
Now, what did we ask for from Entenmann's?
That was it. The chocolate chip
But didn't I
crumb
say
cake.
Entenmann's just crumb cake?
You wanted regular crumb cake and chocolate chip crumb cake.
Crumb.
I love crumb cake.
Don't say it like that.
Why? It's
Don't
delicious.
say it like that.
If you, the chocolate chips. I'm not saying that crumb cake is not good without them, but I prefer.
This sucks.
It's got like a creamier feeling to it.
It says loaf cake on it. Who the fuck wants to eat loaf?
What is that?
That means, hold on, no. That means it's a lazy cake, you know?
Oh, it's loafing.
Loafs.
Also, I asked for the Entenmann's crumb cake, the original. And And of course, Steve bought Ultimate. I said, I don't want Ultimate. I don't want Double Crumb. I don't want any of that shit. I just want the fucking regular Entenmann's crumb cake. Ugh. You don't have to make it better. It's already great.
I think Steve bought things that Steve is going to want to eat after the show.
I asked you for the regular fucking crumb cake, Steve, and you got the ultimate crumb cake! You fucking cunt! Blow me! I've been nice to you, and you give me the wrong fucking crumb cake! You cunt! I just want somebody to get me the right crumb cake.
See, I'm ready to pass out just doing that.
I deserve to be blown before you put a watermark on it.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I want to be blown, and then I'm going to take your website down.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mel, calm down.
Stop hollering at me.
When are we going to fucking find out what she did?
That's what we're waiting
Mel
for.
will have a way of leaking. He has to.
He has to at this point.
Unless it really is nonsense like this, that's just a power struggle in a relationship.
Maybe it's like she said, he needs medication or something.
Oh, I think, really, you think?
Off the deep
I'm
end.
gonna. You need a bat up the side. I deserve to be blown before the jacuzzi. When that's the zenith of your argument, you have to go with the medication.
You know something though? I do believe I heard that Sunday at the party, so I might not be just crazy.
That's fucking hilarious. Yeah, you said it to Danny. I know. You didn't need to be told. Danny said, "Why are you so happy?" And you said, "I deserve to be blown before the jacuzzi." Thanks, pal.
Why don't we continue with the remixes, even though we played a bunch of these yesterday? Which one do you want to hear next? We got Double Rainbow Guy, Pat O'Brien, Terry Schiavo is one of my favorites. Which one?
Terry Schiavo's so
grab one,
mean.
Yeah, they were all fucking good,
we're going to
man.
play all three. Fuck it. What else are we doing?
Terry Schiavo,
Terry Schiavo
that's
first?
just unnecessary.
It's
I'd go
so,
with that one.
like-
It's horrendous.
This is all D-Boy?
All fucking D-Boy.
All Derek.
D-Boy is a star.
Yes, he is.
D-Boy steps out today.
Stay on this phone and don't hang up on me. I have plenty of energy to drive over there. You understand me? You need a fucking bat in the side of the head. Alright? How about that? You need a fucking doctor. You need a fucking brain transplant. You need a fucking soul. What? What? Alright. No, you're all angry now. I'm threatening. I'll put you in a fucking rose garden, you cunt. You understand that? Because I'm capable of it. You understand that, bitch?
Holy
That
shit.
is
That's just
so wrong.
It's
Completely
fucking amazing.
fucking
though.
wrong.
It is
so
amazing.
fucking
Why is she on the phone anyway?
Don't question it.
Yeah, but why?
No. Why that thing is great, but why was Terry Schiavo on the fucking phone in real life?
God, Jimmy, you're off the hook.
Oh, literal Patrice.
No,
Little Patrice.
No, meaning, what the fuck was that recording? Of her on a phone or something?
No, it wasn't on a phone.
It's just her. Okay.
It was a recording of her in the hospital bed.
He's giving you a look.
When they were deciding whether to pull the plug on
I
her.
don't know what the fuck that was. Everything else has been on the phone.
Why?
I thought somebody was just talking to Terry Schiavo on the fucking phone.
My head itches. Why is Terry Schiavo on the phone? That was recording
I
made.
swear.
She was trying to find out movie times.
Take your temperature.
Why was she on the phone?
Do you need sugar?
I don't know.
You need some orange juice?
Oh, my
I don't
God.
know. Are we losing you?
Hi.
I thought that
customer
was
service. Can I help you?
Yes.
I think if somebody is fucking talking to her
No,
on the phone.
you're right. She was calling a bomb threat into an abortion clinic.
So, Ms. Schiavo, do you think they should pull the plug on you or not?
Oh
my God, Patrice. God bless you.
That was a recording that was
I blame
made.
that carrot cake motherfucker.
That was in the hospital when her family was trying to prove that she could communicate.
Right. It ended when she hit the bottom left-hand corner of her iPhone, and the call cut out, and so did she.
D-Boy is exploding with fucking. I'm thinking. I don't know where he's getting recordings from.
Amazing, he called her.
Why is Terry Schiavo on the... Why does my line get replayed and not the fucking biggest miss ever?
Fair enough. Yeah, I know. I'll take it.
That's right up there with the Jew who said, "Oh, look, these Germans are coming into Warsaw to help us redecorate."
Are you embarrassed, Patrice? Are you heating up a little bit?
Not even a drop. But
it is funny.
I do now understand. That's why I'm like, I stink.
Janine's got a suggestion for D-Boy. How about one with Red from Tube Bar?
Oh, God, yeah.
God damn it.
I'll cut Z's in your cheeks.
We only,
what?
Yeah, we only trust D-Boy. Give D-Boy the fucking red tapes.
Yes. Janine gets full credit.
Yes. All right. Hey, we got the line? All right, here we go. Holy shit.
That is
just
so wrong.
It's fucking amazing.
Fucking wrong.
It is amazing.
Why is she on the phone anyway?
Don't question it. Yeah, but why?
No. Why that thing is great, but why was Terry Schiavo on the fucking phone in real life?
God, Jimmy, you're off the hook.
Oh, literal Patrice.
No.
He goes, no.
My brain would not accept it.
You're like, no.
My brain was not accepting that, and I'm like,
phone call.
I'm like, oh shit! To me,
she knew that was a phone call.
At some point in 19 whatever, where the fuck she was talking to somebody on the phone. That's my brain.
That would have really removed the argument that she was a vegetable.
Yeah,
she was making prank calls.
He's calling, and they're still like, quick, pull the plug.
Oh, hi Terry.
Why don't we do Pat O'Brien now from D-Boy? Another D-Boy creation. Yes, Mel Gibson and Pat O'Brien.
Side of the head. All right? How about that? So fucking hot. Fuck you. So fucking hot. Fucking hot. You make my life so fucking difficult. To this relationship, if you love me, has any relationship ever worked with you? I fucking have sex, and I want to make you come so much. Get great, and why I'm like this? You don't care. You don't care. I left my wife because we had no spiritual common ground. You and I have none. Zero. You won't even fucking try. I want you badly. I know you want me. What? If you agree with anything I've said, just say yes to me. No! You have no fucking soul. You make me want to smoke. You fuck my day up. You care about yourself. Let's have fun. I want to fucking fuck you and lick your ass. What? I need someone who fucking treats me like a man. Like a human being. With kindness. I'm so fucking into you. It's incredible. Let's just fucking have fun. You need a fucking doctor. You need a fucking brain transplant. You need a fucking soul. How about that? Get it? You get it now? You can't give a fuck. I don't do this for a living. This is like new to me. You're a dishonest cunt. But I want to fucking make it crazy. Let's just fucking have sex and fun, drugs. You should just fucking smile and blow me, because I deserve it.
Fucking great.
You all right?
When's the last time you left a message on a phone?
When was the last time I used a phone? I text now.
I don't really leave messages.
I don't use my phone as a phone
I
anymore.
don't leave a message with my girl. You just call and she sees the missed call back.
Yeah, there's no reason to. Yeah,
people know
your number's
you
right
called.
there.
These people just leaving messages.
There's no reason to leave a message in 2010.
Tiger and stupid Pat O'Brien.
You know what?
I'm gonna leave these ridiculous messages.
Like, you used to have to leave a message or no one would know you called. Now it's just, oh, here it is. You fucking got everything. Name, number, picture, everything's there.
Right.
That's who called.
Time they called, everything.
I'll leave a fucking message.
The last one for now. More coming in. More remixes coming in.
D-Boy's like Puff.
Yeah, he's fucking just rocking this shit. And let's not forget, tape number 5 coming out at 9:30, a brand new fucking tape. Brand new fucking tape coming in 20 minutes.
Wait.
But first, let's do the Double Rainbow remix. You saw the Double Rainbow video, right, on YouTube?
Oh, no.
Another guy didn't see it. That's so... I guess Rogan's right. The guy losing it over the fucking double rainbow that he saw.
He saw a rainbow, and then he realizes that above it is another rainbow. But it isn't even really a whole rainbow, but whatever. He seems to think it is. So he starts videotaping it and losing his mind about it.
Double rainbow. Oh, my God. It's a double rainbow all the way. Whoa, that's so intense. Whoa, man. Wow. Whoa. 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 Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh my God. Woo. Oh, wow. Woo. Yeah. Oh my God, look at that. It's starting to even look like a triple rainbow. Oh my God, it's full on.
Patrice is disgusted.
Double rainbow all the way across the sky. Oh my God.
What is his emotion, though?
I know. He's an asshole.
I mean, what is this euphoria or a sign? Or what is he fucking tripping out for?
He says he wasn't fucking high, so.
No, but I mean, is he?
He's crying.
Because you don't get to see a double rainbow.
Oh my God.
He's got wind chimes in the background.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy's a complete asshole.
It's so bright. Oh my God, it's so bright and vivid. Oh! 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 It's so beautiful.
It's just shocking.
I know. Why is it shocking?
And 5 million people watch this horse shit. Is this guy...
It's done another million since yesterday, this dumb
I'm
video.
trying to figure out what is his... I know he's happy, but what is the happiness?
The double rainbow.
Double rainbow. Nigga, it's a reflection of the one. What if it was 12?
You don't see double rainbows.
Oh my God.
He's crying.
Oh my God.
He's happy.
Who's interviewing this guy?
No one. He's totally on a video camera.
No, someone should be interviewing. Like, he should be on a talk show going, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Didn't Kimmel grab him or something?
Oh, Kimmel got him?
My front yard.
Did we try to get him? Probably not. No. What else is that guy?
I have double rainbow guy.
Is he seeing God to him or something? Or
I'm sure.
Yeah, he said, what does it mean?
I'll be crying if I said, oh shit, there's 2 pots of gold. Yeah. Come on, let's go, bitch. There's a fucking leprechaun.
Oh boy.
Too much. That's what it means.
It means you're a fucking sissy.
I know, what a Mary.
Oh my God. It's so intense.
It's not intense.
It's
at all.
not. This is overrated. Like him, his joy.
Double rainbow all the way.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I've seen rainbows in spilt water on the ground where you just there you go.
Yeah.
They go
in the
colors.
Sprinkler.
Fucking
when
idiot.
the sprinkler's going, you see a rainbow in it.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, okay.
A nice
But
little
to
rainbow.
see, I think the size of the double
rainbow.
Sprinkler rainbow.
Double rainbow. The rainbow.
I stick my middle finger at eclipses.
You don't give a shit about any of that stuff.
Here's to you, eclipse.
Yeah, exactly.
Suck a dick. The moon's in front of the sun. Eat my ass off.
Fuck you, solar wind.
What about a harvest moon? Are you into a harvest moon? No.
You know when I see big moons, I go, niggas gonna be acting crazy. I'm staying in a fucking house.
That's right. I did this to a fucking, I can't think of it. I wanted to say supernova, but I couldn't think of it, so I had to just do the motion twice.
The Aurora
Italian
Borealis.
fuck
Eat my balls, nigga. I don't give a fuck. Really? Fucking dumb.
Nothing gets to you.
No, like none of that shit because
None
it
of that
exists.
stuff.
Unless I see a white man with a beard going, Patrice, oh shit.
You're the man.
You're true.
All right, well, D-Boy did the Mel Gibson Double Rainbow remix.
Whoa, that's a full rainbow. All the way. What? Double rainbow. Oh my God.
Get the fuck out!
It's a double rainbow all the way.
You're a dishonest cunt!
Oh, wow! Yeah!
I don't understand you. You're saying stupid shit. How dare you fucking even insult me with some of the stupid reasoning you have?
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! It's starting to even look like a triple rainbow.
The fuck is that? Your logic sucks because you're a fucking mentally deprived idiot.
Oh my God! It's full on double rainbow all the way across the sky.
Fuck you! Get the fuck away from me!
Oh my God! What does this mean?
Allow me! Alright? How about that, bitch?
There you go, another remix.
I'm gonna watch that rainbow thing again at the house. I'm gonna have to fucking watch
Yeah,
it.
you
And try to figure it out.
Yeah, it is something you gotta watch a couple of times, like the other guy. The I still love you. I watched that thing so many fucking times, and it got funnier every time.
Which one?
The one from Intervention.
You've never seen
You never
that?
seen that guy?
Patrice,
this
come
guy.
on.
I've seen a lot of things. I can't see all things. I didn't
That's
see it.
true. That's true.
Well, we did a lot with this one
guy,
on our show.
and play it 3 times in a row, Danny. Just 3 times in a row.
It needs to be 3 times in a row?
Yeah. Then you get the full impact.
So what's the setup? Little intervention. The kid's like, opening up his heart to his dad there. I guess he used to be a boxing
Boxer
champion.
or some shit.
Yeah.
But
No. Somewhere deep down in my heart, I still love you.
Oh shit!
all right, do it again.
You.
And one more time.
Oh shit!
I still love you.
Oh my God!
Oh boy!
Motherfucker is great. I like the piano right before.
6 million people saw this.
Yeah. You think the guy's happy 6 million people have seen this?
You have to hope he can.
You guys fantastic.
How does it end again?
It's Terry Schiavo on the phone.
Oh, that motherfucker. Boy,
You've never seen that,
boy.
Patrice?
No.
That was a biggie. That one was a biggie.
Oh, he fucking, and he was still trying to maintain his manness because he's like,
Yeah. Kind
trying
of,
to keep cool, and that shit just
kind of,
Got to
rubbing
him.
his beard. Kind of like, yeah, I get it. Yeah.
All right,
Sons
listen.
love.
Let's go to break. It is just amazing. Another Mel Gibson tape. Minutes away, hopefully. Hopefully we'll get it right away.
You better get it quick because that stupid radar online.
Yeah.
That's where they're coming from.
Shut down, boy, if you try to pull that shit up. Everybody is on that site trying to get this Mel Gibson
Sure.
shit.
It's very popular.
Anthony, you know what? What the hell? One more. This is by Troy Kwan, actually. The metal song. You liked it, right?
Troy Kwan?
Troy Kwan came up with kind of a death metal thing here. Metal Mel, Smile and Blow Me. A song by
Metal
Troy
Mel.
Kwan as we go to break.
Listen to what you do to me. You make my life so fucking difficult. So just fucking listen to me. Listen to my fucking ranting. This is mean. Get it? you get it now? You should just fucking smile and follow me. Smile. What? Smile and follow me. Smile. You have no fucking soul. Smile and follow me. Smile. Sick of your bullshit. Smile and follow me. Smile. Fuck you. You don't care. You don't care. I need a woman. Not a fucking little girl with a fucking dysfunctional cunt. I need a fucking woman. Smile and follow me. Smile. And just fucking suck me dry. And follow me. Smile. You have no fucking soul. Smile and follow me. Smile. Smile and follow me. Because I deserve it.
The Opie and Anthony Show on the Virus. Sirius XM.
Oh, my God. I guess people are taking a bathroom break. That's all right. Opie and Anthony Show. Eagerly awaiting the arrival of tape number 5 from Mel Gibson.
It's a countdown.
This is great. It's like a fucking box set. It's like when they just release things one after another, and you can't wait for the next episode, like an old-time serial.
It's the Mel Quintology.
Yes.
And you see the news trying to like adulterate this thing by saying it may be fake or whatever. But even if they prove it to be fake, they're just ruining it. Like what are you trying to do?
Don't wreck it.
Like,
This
what are
is
you
great
doing?
Stuff.
Because if it wasn't what it was, I think Mel would be out, like going, this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Unless he's getting his forces together.
But there's no way. Like I said, it's just too inflammatory. Some of the shit he said, like just too fucking crazy.
Unless Mel is sitting there getting the contraption right, where it's in his house. There's a fucking rail system with a cutout shape of her holding the baby, and he pulls a lever, and her silhouette is just going back and forth in front of the window. She's killing her and the baby right now, burying him, and then just letting that keep going every day for the next 4 days.
Yeah, and her just running back and forth.
And then he leaves, and that baby thing is still moving. He flies to somewhere, makes a couple of calls, and then it's like, that's his alibi. So what he's doing is preparing a very elaborate murder.
That would be pretty elaborate.
She might be dead already, you know.
The machine cartoon character back and forth in front of the window alibi.
And it just turns by.
I saw her at the window the other day. Mel wasn't even there. Got an alibi.
Did you guys break anything?
I don't think so.
Because me and Jimmy were in the bathroom, and Kenny runs in a panic. I'm like, what could possibly be wrong? He goes, Patrice and Anthony are on the air together.
Jesus. Like we both haven't done radio before.
Me and Jimmy look at each other like, so?
Yeah.
Hurry. It's not that
there's not a lot of
great at radio, but the combo scares some
No,
people.
here's what it is. Kenny's.
I gotcha.
I didn't even think on that level.
Funny.
Hence the.
I thought it was
did you break
inadequacy,
anything?
but it's more like
No.
Lock the doors. Lock the doors.
They come back after 2 minutes. We're just hurling horrid racial epithets at each other.
You pull out your swastika throwing knife.
Right, there you go.
I got my Zulu shield, and I'm like, come on, you fucking piece of shit.
You hit him over the head with a watermelon.
Yeah, a watermelon and a cannoli, fucking dueling.
Watermelon wins every time.
No, it's
hell yeah.
Kenny likes to gossip, and there really is not much gossip around here. So anything out of the norm.
Yeah.
Did you see Patrice? He put his hat back on. Well, what happened, Kenny?
Yeah, right.
Wow, Kenny.
He's such a like
Aunt Kenny.
Yeah, thank
old
you. Like an
washwoman.
old Aunt, I was going to say. Yeah.
Aunt Kenny.
And me and Jimmy were motherfucking someone in the bathroom. So.
Yes.
Why was somebody?
We'll just keep it at that.
Let's just say
We're trying to be
something
team
I've been
players.
saying and I will not say it on the air, but something I've been saying
Team
for
players.
a year. There is finally proof of, and it's not your homosexuality.
Oh,
yes.
Okay. Hello.
No, it has nothing to do with this show.
No.
Listen, why don't we talk to Double Rainbow guy for a couple
yes.
minutes? He's on the phone here. It's Paul Vasquez. He's a big fucking star, Paul. You're a big star.
How's it going?
Hi, Paul.
Well, obviously your Double Rainbow video is taking over the internet. I mean, it's unbelievable how many fucking views this thing has. And the only question I want answered, were you fucking high, Paul? Were you high when you saw the Double Rainbow?
I wasn't high for that video. There is another video where I was high called Giant Intense Rainbow, and I've admitted all over the place that I was high on that one. So you know, the message I want to get across is there's nothing wrong with getting high, but you don't need it.
Hey, Paul, it's his Chip. It seems to me like you like rainbows the way some people like cupcakes or hats or something, you know?
Yeah, that was in my front yard, you know, and rainbows come to me on a regular basis. I probably had 20 rainbows come to my front yard this year alone.
Yep. Now, how many? You ever see like? Because you was about the double rainbow. You ever see like 400 or 500 in a row or something?
Yeah, you know, I went up to Yosemite into Vernal Falls, and they were just all over the place, just like this last Saturday.
Where's Jimmy going?
I was wondering about that. Like, why so emotional if you have seen so many rainbows before?
Great question, Anthony. Great question.
I just finished writing a friend saying how I felt like I was Noah, I'm building an ark here because I have greenhouses and fruit trees and animals, and I'm going towards alternative energy.
So you're kind of a nature.
I go outside and it's like the double rainbow, and then it's a triple rainbow, and then that whole thing fills in like a complete disc of color, and it actually looks like a giant eye. And then I'm like, that looks like God's eye.
So,
and that, you know what I was experiencing? That was the burning bush, like Moses. I was in the presence of God.
Right.
That's why I was so emotional.
That's what God. So it felt like you were on some kind of hallowed ground, and you were there. Were you there? You were there alone?
I was there by myself, yeah, and God had his eyeball on my ass.
Now, Paul, something we should have stopped you. You said you've seen a lot of rainbows in your front yard. Are you being chosen? Are you the chosen one?
I believe so. For some reason, you know.
What's it choosing you to do? Because what is it choosing you to do? Because the way you reacted. Like Moses, when the burning bush happened, he had a conversation and was like, okay, I'm going to free my people. What was, when you was just elated and happy, what was, it's telling you what? You're chosen to do what?
I'm thinking that I'm supposed to tell people that they need to connect to spirit, you know. I think I'm like a pot-smoking prophet, you know.
What does this mean to you? 4, 8, 15, 16, 23, 42.
Oh, shit.
Say that again?
4, 8, 15, 16, 23, 42.
Nah, that doesn't mean anything special to me.
Damn it.
All right, you almost got your answer, Anthony.
I know.
There's something else.
Is that your favorite lottery number?
Yeah. Hoping with the eye of God and...
Could you reenact seeing that rainbow for us? So we could go, that's the guy?
Oh my God, double rainbow, full on, all the way across the sky.
Have you heard the song that they made with the
the auto-tune?
Oh, yeah, I've been hearing
Where's that,
stuff
Danny?
over and over.
That is pretty good.
We're gonna have to.
Yeah, I really like all that stuff.
Yeah.
Of course you do.
Now, when you did this, could you ever imagine an internet sensation where you'd get millions of people watching this?
God, what a great question.
I always knew this was coming. Yeah.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What do we got? There is somebody on the phone.
Somebody on the phone, Paul.
Yeah. So a big fan of yours.
You know what? Another Paul on the line.
Yeah,
it's,
Uncle Paul.
Uncle Paul calling in. Uncle Paul, welcome to the Opie and Anthony Show. You got Double Rainbow Guy on the other line.
Am I actually on the radio?
Yes, you are,
Paul.
Uncle Paul.
Hi, Paul. My name's Paul as well. How are you?
How's it going?
Good, thank you. I teach second grade, and we was all watching your video, And there was a rainbow outside the window while we was watching it, the kids.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Did you find that you got, like, a lot of emails from kids about the rainbow?
No. I get it's attracting people of all ages.
Because the rainbow is something. So, what would you tell the kids about the rainbow if you could talk about it to them? Because I'm not done asking the question.
It's just something to teach you about love, I would say.
But were you saying, because I don't want the kids to get the wrong message, that you was doing some kind of to drugs? Because I know when you put certain things in their milk, they don't get up off the mat. You know what I'm saying?
No, I wasn't.
I wasn't done yet, Paul. You keep humiliating me.
Who is this guy?
Well, Paul, I mean...
Second grade.
Yeah.
I'm outside. I'm in Ronkonkoma, Long Island. And we was watching your video, the rainbow video, because the kids love the rainbows. But I'm trying to get some insight into why you made the video.
Oh, that's a good question. Paul?
Oh, because it was there in my front yard. I had my camera and my sitting there on my coffee table. And I'm a photographer.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Oh, I like taking pictures, too. Do you take pictures of just rainbows or outside, or do you ever take pictures of little people or something?
No, not like
Why are you laughing so much? Are you on drugs?
No, I'm not on drugs.
Okay, because you're laughing.
It sounds a little strange.
No, he's Uncle Paul's, he's a regular to our show, Paul.
Yeah, sounds a little strange there.
He calls a lot.
Yeah, he calls a lot.
That was a great view. Where do you live?
Yeah, where do you live, Paul?
I live just outside Yosemite National Park.
How far outside?
Oh, about
say
10
with it.
miles
Go ahead,
by
you talk.
air.
I was just asking a question, but you go right ahead and plow over me.
Your time...
Yeah, I tend to do that.
Yeah, no, I know. It's all right. We don't all have courtesy and manners. I'm just trying to call in, but you can just embarrass me in front of everybody if you want.
And I can probably do that, yeah.
Well, Paul, let him finish his...
Knock you down.
Let him finish his question, Paul.
I don't know why you got to threaten me. I'm just trying to be friendly. Have you ever photographed a whole lot of rainbows in a row before? What's the most you ever seen?
Oh, when I went up to Vernal Falls last Saturday, there was just dozens and dozens.
Did you take pictures and video of them all and stuff?
Yeah, I did. I put them on my YouTube page.
Oh, I ain't seen the page. We only seen the one rainbow video. It was very nice that you made it.
Oh, man. There's dozens
Sorry,
of
I
rainbow
wasn't
videos. Yeah, okay. I'll just go ahead and talk over you.
Yeah, I know. Who needs me to actually... Sometimes you mistake a semicolon for a period.
Wow. What a bizarre creature that is.
Well, are you high, Paul? Because he sounds pretty normal to us.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. You guys have a weird sense of what normal is.
Well, you know what? I call in once in a while because the kids like to hear it, and I don't like the salty language on the show, but it's an open forum for ideas and discussions, and we don't always have to obey the norms of society.
Wow. Yeah, I guess so. Sounds like a strange character.
Sometimes when you see that little face light up, you just realize they've never felt anything like that before.
Wow. That's really strange.
Keep saying that.
You're not really saying much, Paul. Well.
Yeah, it's a strange character you got there. Yeah,
I didn't mean to be disrespectful. I was
weird vibe.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry, I wasn't trying to make up. You go right ahead and keep the argument going. I just wanted to know why, you're seem very confrontational to me, and I happen to like your video very much.
No, it's good. You just got a really creepy vibe there.
I'm a good man. I'm 57 years young. I like to get out there and live life to the fullest, and we loved your video. It was charming, and your exuberance was very, very catchy. All the little guys was going crazy.
Oh, I'm glad you liked the video.
I liked it a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. Sounds great. Well,
Hey, do you worry about those geysers that they saying?
Who the hell is this?
Sorry.
Patrice
Sorry,
O'Neal.
it's Patrice
I don't
O'Neal.
like anybody's got a girl's name.
Sorry.
Patrice is a very funny comedian, Uncle Paul. He's a
Sorry,
black
man.
comedian.
Sorry, man.
He's a what?
He's a black comedian.
Oh, okay.
Just say comedian.
Sorry, Uncle Paul. Listen, I just wanted to ask this guy a quick question. I want to ask Paul a question, if you don't mind.
What?
I just wanted to ask him, is he worried about the geysers and stuff they're talking about over at Yellowstone? The big explosions.
Oh, the big lava fields underneath the...
My daughter's actually working in Yellowstone right now.
But maybe that's some kind maybe that's some kind of warning, though. Maybe you saw the warning. Maybe you got to get the word out that people got to get the hell out of that area.
Yeah.
It's about to blow.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Yeah, I think everything's gonna be fine as long as my daughter's working there.
Oh, yeah?
How old are you?
Yeah,
how old a guy are you?
I'm 47.
Oh, you're only 10 years my junior. I'm 57 years young.
Oh, wow.
How old you do? I got kids I'm estranged from due to false accusations. How about you? How old are your kids?
My daughter's 23 and my son's 21.
So she's 20, what, 3?
23, yeah.
Oh, and already has a good career there, I guess, huh?
Yeah, she's working for the National Park Service and the Youth Conservation Corps in Yosemite, or in Yellowstone.
I think it's important. I really do. We stress nature and the outdoors because I teach in a suburban area. But I try to stress the importance of nature and treating the environment with a certain amount of respect.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. How old was she when she started to get interested in the outdoors? Is that something recent, or did you teach her from, like, how old?
Since she was young.
Yay!
Yeah.
It's a really weird interview.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mean to be interviewing your subject. I just wanted to ask some questions.
Yeah, well, I think you did a fine job, Uncle Paul. I think
Yeah, believe me, I've been looking for a way to wrap it up. I don't think anybody in that room is strangers to beating a dead horse. Sometimes, Paul, people on this show just talk till the electricity runs out.
Yeah. Wow.
Uncle Paul's a dick.
I ain't Uncle Paul. Gregory. Hold on, I'm talking to Greg. You keep interrupting me while I'm talking to people. Humiliating.
Interrupting?
Yes, Uncle
Did you
Paul.
notice? Why was Terry Schiavo on the phone? How do you remember to feed yourself? You're an idiot. All right, well.
All right.
Always leave them wishing you had left 45 minutes ago.
All right, Uncle Paul. Thank you, Uncle Paul. There,
All right, Paul
there he
Vasquez.
goes. Paul Vasquez, yes.
Very impressed by your double rainbow video. Almost a triple rainbow.
Almost triple rainbow all the way.
And it's something to do with God, you're saying, right?
Yeah, it was God's eye looking
I
at
would
him.
think so. Yeah, the one video doesn't tell it all. There's a lot more videos on my YouTube page.
Oh, really? What's your YouTube page, Paul Vasquez?
Hungry Bear.
I fucking knew that was coming. I smelt that one a mile away.
He was actually a nice guy, though.
Yeah, was he?
I like Paul
he gets
Vasquez.
a little emotional.
What's his YouTube page? Let's plug him. He's nice.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
It's doing
they'll-
quite well.
I know.
on
I'm
its
saying
own.
let's plug him. Like it's got 5 million views.
Right,
since
on the
7
one
this
video.
morning. Gotta buy a faggot.
Right.
I
Hey,
think they'll
Jimmy,
find him.
while you were, I don't know where you went. You were in the bathroom or something. Mel Gibson's tape number 5 came into the studio.
Yes!
I don't know if it's going to play because Sam was all excited running it in, and Danny decided he had to slap it out of his hand. So I don't know if this is even going to play at this point. But
I just meant to do it for fun. I didn't realize it was going to be so explosively loud.
It really did come apart.
if you listen to the replay during the Uncle Paul phone call, you might hear a CD being smashed in the background. All right. What happened?
No, nothing.
Okay. You guys want to hear tape 5? Quick break before tape 5? Or
no, we can go
get
right into
Let's
it.
just go.
All right, let's do it then.
Let's
Mel
go.
Gibson, tape 5. We haven't heard this at all. What was? Did Sam hear it? Anyone hear it yet?
Right, Sam, you brought.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just curious how good it is.
I just want to hear it.
All right, let's just play it then. Here we go. Tape 5 from Mel Gibson.
about anyone but yourself and your fucking stupid fucking failed career. And it's ruined us. Because you fucking can't get that fucking, you wanted the dress from, I can't believe you asked for that. And the tickets in the Lakers box, I got rid of the box. And now nobody gets tickets because of you.
All right, now we're starting to get a little bit more of what's going on here.
All right.
She's spending a little bit of Mel's money. Something about the fucking box. He got rid of the box.
You know, someone at Radar is brilliant. I gotta tell you, because they obviously got all the audio and said, we gotta release this in fucking pieces.
Yeah.
Instead of going, you know what? I heard it's up to 30 minutes. And we're getting close to the end now. So someone over there said, you know what? We're going to fucking put this out a little at a time.
Yeah. How long is this, by the way?
This is only 3.5.
Oh, shit.
For that. And the tickets in the Lakers box, I got rid of the box. And now nobody gets tickets because of you. I had to sell the motherfucker.
Why is it because of me?
You.
Why is it because of me? What kind of bullshit is this?
I sold it because of you. I don't have any fucking money. I have to support you and everybody else. I have to sell paintings.
Well, maybe it's because...
Holy shit. He's running out of money. Mel's running out of
Mel
money.
Gibson,
he has like 8 kids from his fucking last wife. He's losing a lot of money to alimony, I bet.
He's talking about selling paintings.
Oh, no.
Selling his Lakers tickets.
Oh, all that Braveheart money.
You think the Braveheart money's gone, Patrice?
Gone. Went to the old ex-wife and kids.
No?
I think he's worth $1 billion, and he had to give her $500 million. And what does he mean? He can't be going broke.
He's selling paintings. He's not going to Lakers games.
He owns a fucking film company. That's his.
Yeah, but
like people love Braveheart. I get a residual check from the office for $4.10 still. He's not getting fucking Lakers money tickets. How much are box seats at the Lakers? How much box seats at the Lakers game cost?
Fuck.
He sold that.
He ain't broke.
$1 million?
Mel ain't broke.
Let me think.
Mel ain't broke.
I don't think he's broke, man.
I don't know if it's $1 million, but
he can't just go, look, I have a lot of money. I just hate you for spending any of it. So he has to cry poor. Like, he can't just go, look, I have $71 million and you bought something for $1,000 because you sound like a dick saying that. So you got to go, I'm supporting everybody. When you're angry,
Why'd he sell the box?
Maybe because he was annoyed.
Paintings.
I don't know. You know what?
Because of her.
Because of her. Well, let's find out.
Yeah. This is crazy.
I sold it because of you. I don't have any fucking money. I have to support you and everybody else. I have to sell paintings.
Well, maybe it's because of them. Maybe it's because of others that you sold it. Why are you blaming it on me?
You need to ask for that when you know what kind of trouble I'm in.
I've never used your box. Never once did I ask you. This is the first time because your relationship with Sasha is so fucked up because of your violence. I was trying to make amends between you and him, not make amends, be a diplomat between you and him.
I tell you that the box is gone because of you.
Not because of me, because you have to feed an army. Why is it because of me? What kind of bullshit is this?
I spent too much goddamn money on you. And my wife knows it's you.
How much money do you spend on me? You don't spend more money on me than anybody else.
I spent more than $5 million on you.
That's not on me. And that was signed. I was signed to.
Thank you.
That was signed.
What did he say?
You didn't say thank you, cunt.
You know what?
That's all he wants is a
Mel
thank you.
resents this fucking Eastern European. You could tell this bitch is emotionless. She doesn't say thank you when he gets her. He'll probably get her a $30,000 ring, and oh, it's so pretty. But she doesn't just go, hey, man, you really are helping me out. Thank you.
Wow.
Because she has a kid, by the way, I believe, with Timothy Dalton, who played Bond. Mm-hmm. So she's used to guys with money and fame doing stuff. Mel is not new for her.
Did she go from Timothy
Dalton to Mel?
To Mel?
I believe so. But she's a star fucker, I think, but she's not so much of a star fucker that she's never been around celebrities before. You know what I mean? So she's probably a little bit more fucking good at the game than even Mel is, because he's fucking just married all those years and left his wife for her.
Wow.
This sounds old, too, because he's still talking as if he's still around the wife. This might not be this might not be yesterday.
Well,
this shit might be fucking...
One of the tapes he said, that's why he left his wife. So
No, he never said that.
No, in one
he
of the
didn't
other
say
tapes
he left.
did.
He said he didn't say he left him.
Yeah.
He said he left her because she
right.
had no spiritual connection. But he didn't say, "Oh, I left because of you." But the wife is already gone.
She's like, you have to feed an army too.
But right at this point, he's like still talking about the wife knows and like, what is he saying?
I don't know. A little confused.
Maybe his wife is asking for shit in court or something. Maybe his wife's coming after him for more money and saying, "My wife, she knows I'm spending this money on you."
They're not together anymore, but I'm sure they got some business shit to still figure out.
Yeah,
some lawyer shit.
And that was signed. I was signed to. That was signed to the record label. I always said thank you.
You know right now because I doubt you.
I know you doubt me. I don't care anymore.
I think you're fucking gouging me.
I don't care anymore, okay? I don't want you either. That's it.
That makes it real clear. That was so easy. The minute I pull the plug, you're out of here. You can't have
Mel, I'm saving. I'm saving. I cannot be with somebody like this. You don't love me.
I'll take care of the child.
You don't love me. This is not somebody who loves me. This is some completely off-balance person who absolutely hates me. Why do you hate me so much? What did I do to you? Everything you say about me is bullshit. It's bullshit. It's bullshit, and I only left to save. It's bullshit.
I will never forgive you. I will never forgive you for what you've done to me. You fucking bitch.
You ruined my life, and you didn't give me a penny.
First, I ruined your life. How did I ruin your life? I gave you shit. You gave me nothing but fucking grief. All right? And bad publicity, you cunt.
And bad publicity, you cunt. Oh, is that wonderful? You gave me nothing but grief and bad publicity, you cunt. I would love to say that to a girl, even if she's never given me bad publicity. Do you know how good that must feel rolling out?
Oh, my God.
Shit.
Unbelievable.
You gave me nothing but fucking grief. All right? And bad publicity, you cunt. How did I ruin your life?
You destroyed my reputation, and you're the meanest person I know. You're the meanest person.
Wait, can you play what he said?
How can I destroy it? Something like, how can I destroy
that
it?
shit's true.
Yeah.
You're the meanest person I know. You're the meanest person.
What?
You're very mean.
There's the what again?
Yeah, you know what mean is now, don't you?
You've always been.
So don't call me mean.
You're very jealous and you're very mean.
Because I like to show you what mean really is. Bitch, cunt, whore, gold digger. All true. You fucking proved it to me. If you're ever interested in proving otherwise, let me know. If you don't care, I know you know what you are too. Look at yourself and look what you've done. Look what you've fucking done. Look at your son. He's a fucking mess. You fucking excuse for a mother. You're a fucking bitch.
You're the worst father I ever met. Goodbye.
That one got to her.
Wow.
That detached
He got it there.
That fucking cold as ice fucking bitch goading him into saying stuff he was going to say anyway.
Yeah.
That got to
saying
her.
that her son was fucked up.
Why do you want to hang up the phone when you got Mel on a roll?
Yeah.
Because fucking Mel is actually starting to say stuff that makes sense. I gave you, spent $5 million on you. You're a mess for a mother. Your son's a mess. That shit she didn't want recorded.
Gold digger, cunt whore.
Gold digger, cunt whore. All the mean stuff that made Mel look bad, she wants. But now that he's gone into this area, where even though he's being a prick, she probably knows he's going to start spitting out details of her son.
Yeah.
Whatever's wrong with him. You excuse for a mother.
Your son.
So she gets off the phone so she can fucking reload again and then record him again.
She stopped the direction.
Yeah. Why would you hang up? Why would you fucking
that was
get
gonna
off
get a
the
lot
phone?
uglier. Yeah.
Cunt.
And you know what? Maybe there was another phone call that now all of a sudden she doesn't record that one because he goes into that.
Or she
area.
records it and doesn't
release it or whatever.
Sure. But that's as far as you got into her other personal life.
Wow.
Fuck her, man. Fuck her.
That looks
bad. That point Mel.
Yeah,
That looks bad for her.
Point
Mel.
But he is batting a 1.
He's still.
And that was just a single.
It wasn't
even a double.
Not even a real single, a bloop single.
Dude, it was a single because the infield shifted. It wasn't even a real.
Exactly. Wasn't even an impressive single. Punching it through, you know.
But she is obviously a fucking cunt.
Wow.
Look at her dumb face. Can I see her face, Danny?
When did they meet? How long were they together?
Oh, look at her stupid doll face.
It seems like they only been together about a year, maybe a year and a half, right?
No, come on.
Couple years?
3 years.
3 years?
3 years?
Yeah, they got
That's 3 years already?
Because it took a minute for them to get her pregnant. You know, I mean, it takes a minute to go to that level.
Mm-hmm. There she is with Timothy Dalton.
3 years though, you sure?
And there she is with Mel.
This is an incestuous business. She's setting up to go to fucking whoever the next guy, Bruckheimer, if he's not married. Like, well, whatever, you know, whoever is fucking the next guy, because she is uppering, because Timothy Dalton, Mel Gibson, and she likes white guys, so, you know, what's the next old white guy she could just fucking smash in the balls?
Yeah. So she's going to go.
Some producer. Got to be a producer, money man.
Well, now she's tainted, though, so
she's going to go real
She's not tainted, because she's adulterated. They passed them around. They girls like that, your boy go, but here's where she might fuck up, is Mel goes, I'm not with you. People go, hey, you still with Mel? You still with that hot, Osaka, or whatever her name, Oksana? And he's like, nah, I'm not with her. And then he goes, oh, she's a good girl though. Now he's like, watch her, man. She'll still get thing, but now it's like, come on.
She recorded and released his stuff.
Right. So
That's
it's like
what I mean by she's tainted.
But no, because Hollywood's crazy.
Yeah, they don't care.
They're just gonna go. Somebody's gonna be on the phone like, hey, come on, lick my balls tonight, and it's like, you're not taping me, are you? And no, I'm not taping. How can you say that?
Bruce Willis will be fucking her.
Yeah, they're not afraid. This is
an older,
Hollywood shit.
more desperate guy.
I think you're right, dude.
Yeah,
I think
way.
Ope's right. She'll never get a fucking prime Hollywood dick because
she'll get more in Hollywood, but it's got to be an older guy, a little more desperate.
She's going to upgrade to a more powerful older guy. She went from Timothy Dalton, fairly young, close to her age.
Sleazier.
Not
sleazier guy.
And be honest, no career left. So she got rid of him.
Yeah.
Now she's with Mel, who the Jew thing fucked him up. If it was just the nigger thing, he's on the way out.
Yeah.
And if he's having money problems, she's slowly.
Oh, she's gone.
So the next guy she's with is gonna be a high level, old power guy. You know, Mel's not a power guy; he's an actor. He's going to be a power guy.
But he is a power guy on some level. In that, after he did what he did, Apocalypto was still a pretty big fucking movie, and Hollywood didn't want to give him a
Passion of the Christ. He did with his own fucking money. Apocalypto.
That's why he has so much money. Passion of the Christ is all his. It's the highest grossing R-rated movie of all time.
Is it really?
It made like $800 million.
Oh my God! Because the religious people went to see it.
Yeah.
I didn't even think of that. You know what? The religious people
made a lot of money worldwide, and he got a lot of that money. You know?
Yeah, because he didn't
most of it.
But Icon did Braveheart too. I mean, that's his studio, man.
So what the fuck is he crying poverty for?
Just because to say something. There's a song by Iron Maiden. Who does In a God of the Vita? Iron Butterfly. It's called Obsession. It's a one verse song, and it goes, when a man loves a woman, right, and she doesn't really matter, he doesn't get mad until she's with someone else. Obsession. She's an object to him, and he's losing his mind because this object somehow developed a personality and a soul, and he can't control it no more. This guy's losing his fucking mind. This bitch might end up with a goddamn head cut off if she fucks around. Because he's at that kind of rage, man, where he's talking about pushing up daisies, hitting her head with a baseball bat.
Yeah.
And we all think that. I fuck around with guys and I'll go, hey, man, what's your daydream of how you kill your girl? You were with a girl long enough, you think about, because the thing is, you think about certain things like that because women are taking away the shit you want to do. Mel wants to just go get blown by girls like this, but she's not fulfilling what the fuck he wants her to be. He fell in love. He fucked up. And he's not admitting it. And he's trying to keep her still as this fucking this pet girl. And he thought a baby would do it, but she can give a fuck about kids. i.e., look at your fucking stupid son, who she can give a fuck about, and now her daughter, who she can give a fucking. He's like, I'm gonna take my daughter. You don't hear her go, you're not gonna take my daughter. She's like, take this dirty piece of shit, so I can go and get another man to get me pregnant, and hopefully he's better. You
Who's
fucking
the son from?
Timothy Dalton.
Oh, it is?
Hey, that's all that movie made?
That's Apocalypto, but put Passion of the Christ.
120 million is still nice.
Yeah. Passion of the Christ, yeah. Well,
I don't know if 120 million, because that silly movie looked like the blue paint that he used to cost fucking 90 million to paint all those fucking Aztec dishwashers.
Dude, I did not. I did not think of the religious people. Someone, people just crying in the theater, right? Opie, you said you saw your dad. He was just crying in the theater.
Yeah, I never saw my dad really cry, but we went and he was fucking bawling, man. It was kind of awkward for everybody. All right,
Passion.
No, but it's
it was that intense.
People were like that in all the theaters. They saw that, Spanish people.
It changed my life to a degree. It did. I never.
It really humanized Jesus for the first time. And in those old Jesus movies, it was come on. You didn't really see
611 million.
Might as well make it 612. Round it up.
I know, Danny. Jesus, don't fucking.
And that's the highest grossing R-rated movie ever.
612 mil.
When I saw the movie, it really, I believed in Jesus, but not the whole, I was just like, man, gee, what is this thing where I got to talk to this guy to get to God? What is this?
This is a middleman.
But what it did was, it did say that, to me, as a human, he took a beating.
Yeah.
He took a historical ass whooping based on faith. You know what I mean? So even if he's not the son of God, he's a dude that should be recognized as a guy who thinks that he was doing a favor for the whole world. I wouldn't take a hard pinch for any of you, and I mean any of you out there ever. Like if they say, you believe in God, Patrice? Yeah, I do. And then they fucking just pinch my nipple as hard as they could. Now what? No. Yeah. And I would look at God like, come on, you got to understand. I don't want to get fucking beat to death.
I just think like it was so long ago that I don't even know if that shit ever fucking even happened. If there even was a guy.
I think he's been documented so many times.
I think historically he just exists.
There was a guy.
And Muslims believe in him too.
A guy.
They don't believe him to be the Messiah, but they believe in him to be a
prophet, I believe.
A prophet and a figure.
Do they?
Yeah.
All religions acknowledge him.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everybody who fucking can give a shit about each other's religion acknowledges Jesus as a figure in there somewhere.
Acknowledges fucking Popeye too.
Jesus.
Did you just say Popeye and Jesus?
Yeah. Popeye.
Yeah.
Don't nail me feet.
Oh boy, these Jews gonna sell you out quickly.
That's when I was carrying you.
Oh no! I ain't going there.
There you go, Patrice. Come on, sit back down. Sit back down.
I'm fucking with Jesus.
Crown of thorns. Crown of thorns gets curtain me heads. Hey, if I could only get to my spinach through these nails.
Popeye, what do you want, Magdalene?
It's Olive Magdalene. Oh no, Barabbas is trying to fuck Mary.
Oh shit! Jesus!
It's Pontius Brutus.
Brutus Pilate. Brutus Pontius Bruti. It's Bruti.
I'll gladly pay you Tuesday for a Last Supper today.
Now Whipsky.
I just got a weird headache. I'm sorry, God.
You got instant feedback in front of you? I can't do the voice there. You got to do Josh's line from Massachusetts.
Oh my God!
ate my spinach to carry the cross up the hill. Fuck.
I've never wanted to be able to do Popeye as badly as I do right now. Anthony does both Popeyes, the happy Popeye and the other one.
Well, there's the then the ones that talks like this. Then nails get me to the cross. I'm gonna get myself scuffed here. You two crooks can hang.
Oh.
Well, blow me down. Well, take me down. Get it? Because I'm up here.
This is an old, like, real Popeye. That doesn't even sound like the Popeye.
Oh, I'm Popeye the Sailor Man. Popeye the Sailor Man. Now I am what I am, and that's all what I am. I'm Popeye the Sailor Man. I'm Popeye the Lord and Savior.
I am the savior, man.
I am the savior, man.
How did we go there? Oh, you go. People believe in Popeye too.
No,
where did that come from?
Popeye Christ.
I'm the son of God. You Jews really fucked up.
The Jews.
The Jews. I hate those Jews.
I think Coke Logic's got a busy weekend ahead of him. Coke Logic. If something needs to be animated, that's the one right there. Hey, Ant, Janine asked for Mel Gibson, the 2-bar remix, right?
Ah, yes.
And D-Boy got that done.
Wow. Fucking D-Boy's on fire.
D-Boy is on fire.
Shithead.
Huge fucking star now. That fucking D-Boy.
Big long duty.
D-Boy's on fire, and I'm the Messiah. I am what I am, which is the son of God, you heebs. Oh, look, I'm walkskin on Watsker. I'm walkskin on water.
Oh, shit. I'll gladly pay you Tuesday for fish and wine today.
Eats my bodies. Eats my bodies, drinks my bloods. I'm the Messiah. I'm blowing through me hands. Stealing from Sam's Kinderskin. That's an old Sam Kinderskin joke.
Wow.
Oh, Jesus, I can't.
What's wrong with
you always think, if you want to go, Jesus has to have a sense of humor. He knows it exists. So it's like,
he invented it.
Yeah, come
he came
on,
up
man,
with
it. Just don't. But Jesus must be going, okay, enough, Ant. With the whistles and the hands.
Did that happen? A woman in Utah just saw my face in a Dorito. It's on eBay for $6 million.
That's great. What would you do if Anthony and I both just fell face first over the table and died?
I would get on my knees and fucking cry and go, I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry, Jesus.
Now we know there's a God, though.
I'd walk around.
Would that be a good trade-off?
Jesus.
Losing a couple of your pals to know that there's a God out there?
Absolutely, dude, yeah.
Jesus, I was just making people laugh and happy, and that's something that I think you would like me to do, Jesus. Thank you. Amen.
I think I would die if somebody said, okay, die right now to learn. You can live for 100 years or die right now to learn everything.
Everything.
Just to know everything.
What if it was nothing, though?
But
that's a hell of a gamble.
It's something, dude. Even the beginning of how the moon was there, you know, the explanation of the moon is best done by Thundar the Barbarian. It's why the moon is there. It's like, you know.
Yeah, good question. But after you learn it, then what happens?
You're dead. You can't.
Do you remember it?
No, you spiritually know it. Like you're done. You're dead.
Yeah.
But you can.
But
you
spiritually,
die.
do you move on?
No, you're just in heaven going fuck.
So it's
or
like,
where you are going fuck.
Is it you learn everything about the Earth and the universe, and then you turn off like a computer?
Is there other aliens? Are there other things?
I got all that, but do you turn off like a computer?
You're
just
dead
darkness.
already.
Just darkness. Nothing.
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, then
I hope there's
there's
a fucking comfortable chair up there. I'm saying,
why do you need to learn
can't
everything
be
if
on
all of a
Earth.
sudden it's going to be like turning off a computer?
Just to know it. I mean, shit. I don't know.
But then when the computer goes off, you don't know shit.
But you
what are you
knew
talking
it.
about?
But you knew it
For a split second?
Yeah, for that split second,
you
all
just
the
knew.
info's in your head.
You just know.
You do know they now have a photo of the Milky Way, I believe the Milky Way, that is 380,000 years after the Big Bang. That's a really early photo.
Pretty fucking...
That's less than 500,000 years after the Big Bang. That's how really fucking old picture.
Jesus.
Tony Soprano died at the end of The Sopranos. That's what it happens. That's how it happens if you don't believe in God. Just darkness.
No.
Boom, done, over.
I don't think he died.
I so think he died now.
I would just like to know some shit
No doubt in my
that
mind.
I'm never going to know.
And your memory would be, just like it ended.
I'm hoping, spiritually, you hope that you are, you still have consciousness in some spiritual way. You just don't, I guess the point is you can't share it with anybody. It's just enlightenment, and there might be a heaven where you could just sit there and you know things, and you get to have information that you'll never have alive, but you can't share it. You just know it.
You just know it.
Well, that's all right. Then
that's what I'm saying.
That's kind of cool.
Once you're dead, information is worthless. Because
Right,
what
that's what I'm
fascinates
saying.
us is meaningless.
Within your blob of whatever you become after death,
Yes,
that's kind of a cool thing to have.
And I'm sure after a while in that blob, you're like, fuck, I should have lived, because knowing shit and being dead stinks.
Exactly.
Doesn't mean anything if you can't share it.
God.
Great to know it and tell a chick and make her suck your dick.
Call me! I know everything!
Well, the latest Mel Gibson remix from D-Boy. Let's do this. Janine asked for this one?
Yes.
Janine, this one's for you.
Hello. Fucking embarrassment to me. You look like a fucking bitch on heat. Who do you want to talk to? And if you get raped by a pack of niggers, it'll be your fault. Why don't you go out and fuck your mother, you son of a bitch? You'll be a nice guy, ain't you? Hello? Stay on this phone and don't hang up on me. I have plenty of energy to drive over there. What number did you want? You should just fucking smile and blow me! Yeah, come over here. I'll suck your prick. I deserve to be blown first! Sure. Now touch your fucking prickle. Blow me first. Well, you motherfucker cocksucker. Why don't you come over and talk to me person to person? Hello? You need a fucking bat in the side of the head. But you ain't got the nerve, you fucking bum. Oh, you're all angry now. Come on down, you son of a bitch. I'll give you $50 a reward. I'll put you in a fucking rose garden, you cunt. You understand that? Because I'm capable of it. You understand that? Why don't you come down, you yellow son of a bitch? For what? You motherfucker bum. Fucking blow me, bitch. If anybody would say that to me, I'd come down and fight him. Fuck you.
Wow. It works fucking perfect.
That could have just been a fucking argument right there.
It sounds like the two guys are talking to each other, you know?
Yeah, Chip.
And who's the other guy?
Red? You never heard the Rebar
Red
tapes?
from the,
Very famous tapes.
From where?
2 Bar, yeah.
2 Bar, I'm sorry.
2 Bar. He would.
Where was 2 Bars? In Jersey.
It was some guy that used to call this guy Red and do those pranks to him that.
Do we have one for
wound up-
Patrice?
Bart Simpson would do it to Mo on The Simpsons. It was kind of inspired.
Okay.
Yeah, it was
He's
inspired
a fucking.
by this guy.
He was a bartender, and this guy would call the bar and hassle him.
Yeah.
Did we talk to the guy who
He'd-
used to call?
I don't remember.
think so.
Did we? I don't think
But
so.
he'd ask for like my cunt and shit, and the guy would be like, my cunt, you know, he's not here. He would really
Just fucked
fucking
with the
ask
guy.
for
This
it.
guy Red was an old
As
school
a-
man's man.
I love that, yeah.
And could not
Classic.
handle being
That,
shit
was, that,
on.
was, that one might have been my favorite out of all
That
of
is
them.
a good one. He goes, yeah, I'll come down, I'll suck your prick.
Do we have any fucking?
Yeah, we're looking for it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got him. You right?
Just one for
Some
Patrice.
of some of them are really fucking good.
Hello, is Tim there? Who? Tim. I'm not open yet, my friend. 12 o'clock we open. Oh, Christ. Hello.
Hello, is Al there?
Al, what is it?
No, Coholic.
Al who?
Coholic.
Alcoholic. Alcoholic. Don't nobody by that name.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
That's real. That's great.
Hello.
Hello?
Yes.
This is Tuba?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder if you could help me. I'm looking for Phil Myers, M-I-Z-A. Myers?
Phil Myers.
Myers, yeah.
Phil Myers. Phil Myers. Nobody by that name.
You're not there?
No.
Okay, thank you.
Hello.
Hello, is this the Tuba in Jersey City?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to know if you could tell me if there's an Al Kill You there.
Who?
Al Kill You?
I'll kill you.
Yeah, Kill You, right.
What's his name?
Al Kill You.
How do you spell it out there? get ready.
Oh, okay. K-I-L-L-EU.
No, nobody but that name.
Oh, listen, I'm from Clifton. I'm not from Jersey City. I'm supposed to meet a few guys there, Could you call, how about Stanley Payne? Is Stanley Payne there,
Sally Kramer? Sally who?
Stanley Payne.
Hello?
Stanley Payne.
What are you trying to kid me now?
No. What's the matter with you?
You want to kid me around here? Let's see you fucking bum. You want to kid me, you motherfucker?
I'll come down and kick your fucking mouth open.
Listen, why don't you go out and fuck your mother?
I'll fuck your mother, you stupid son of a
Why
bitch.
don't you come down here and have a little Nazi? Come down and tell me that.
I'll come down with a
face to face.
I'll break your fucking head open.
I'll give you $100 to buy it.
$100. You don't even got no $100.
Well, listen, you fucking motherfucker. I'll come over here.
I won't be here when I get
Come over
there.
here. I'll show you my age. What I'll do to you.
Yeah.
I'll cut your fucking balls out. You motherfucker. You're a
scumbag.
I fucking love that guy.
How great is that old
Those
guy?
are great.
When the guy,
The kid's like,
Stanley Payne.
Yeah, he just couldn't get it out.
Stanley Payne's like,
You're trying to kid me now?
Yeah. Why don't you have a little moxie and come down here?
That was an old school. I've seen photos of the real Red. There's online. You can look him up.
Yeah, he looked like an old gruff.
Yeah, look for him, Danny Red from 2 I think you can see a photo of him. Because after the tapes, his family probably realized who it was.
He was saying shit like, "I'll cut Z's in your cheeks,"
and he was going, "I'll open your belly, you're yellow, you're yellow." He was old school, man.
You're yellow. You old hag. Push it down the stairs
to the bar. Oh, is that it?
There's Red. Is that him?
Let's see what Red looks like.
Yeah, who knows? No.
That's not him. That's somebody else. That looks like green or something, Dan.
No, see, it's not just colors. They're names.
Oh, I didn't know. What are you doing? You're on a computer like you're looking like whatever.
No, it's hard to find them. Everyone's trying to claim they're Red.
Oh, are there really too many photos? I've seen photos of Red from 2 Bar.
I never did.
Danny's good at this.
Yeah.
We'll find one that might be the guy.
He just seems like one of those old Marine types or something.
Oh, Danny?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, sure. Why, yeah. I'll cut Z's in your cheeks.
I know. You know how much it was sucked of a Z? Cutting your cheek.
Oh, that's like the mark of the squealer. Come down, I'll give you the mark of the squealer. Yeah.
God damn.
Look at the nice little skirt on her, huh?
Yeah. She the Ron and Fez intern?
Yeah.
Is she new girl?
You know, she actually, no. She, every Thursday, has a show here on Sirius at 4 o'clock. Oh, no, wait, that's me, and it's on today.
Oh.
On Raw Dog.
Who's your guest this week?
Bob Kelly and Morgan Murphy. Morgan's very funny.
They're saying that's Red.
I think that's actually him.
That's a black and white picture.
Red.
That looks like Red.
His pants are pulled up like fucking, look at that.
That's
like
a man's
Fred
man.
Mertz.
He's got the Fred Mertz.
You know what he
pants.
is? He's a guy.
Yeah.
That's a guy who would fucking just take big, thick, kielbasi shits. He never cared what his balls smelled like. Fucking wiry pubes.
My balls smell fine.
He didn't care. He'd cut the grass and expect his wife to suck his dick after.
Wiry pubes. Oh, man.
Patrice, what do you got going on? We're actually, it's going to amaze some people, but believe it or not, we're into Ron and Fez time.
Oh, no.
Because we didn't take a lot of breaks.
We didn't take
today.
a lot of breaks, yeah.
So we're way the fuck behind.
Are you?
Yeah.
We gotta read some. We gotta read some stuff.
Let me say this. I'm in Atlanta. Punchline, end of the month.
Do some reads.
I don't think so.
I think we're good.
29, 30, 31 of July. I'll be at the Atlanta Punchline.
Ooh.
I go to Montreal this week.
I'm in Miami next week, I think.
Yeah?
Improv, yeah, I think.
My Jimmy.
Where do we go? Big Mama Prods? You'll let the people know?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What a show. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That flew by today.
Yep.
I think we did pretty good considering there was 3 cakes here.
Oh, yeah. No
We had a couple
fucking
bites. I had a teeny sliver of the other, and that was it. No
That
more.
fucking carrot cake was calling me. And this was
good.
Yeah, it's good.
Just
But
it was deathly tasty. Why is good
It's
shit
not worth
hard
it.
to
Why
stay
shit
away.
bad for you always?
It just
Doesn't make
always
sense.
does.
Who the fuck came up with that?
They
But
can't
why
come up
isn't
with
fucking
one.
broccoli delicious? I just want to know.
They
Why?
can't come up with one fucking thing that is really good for you and tastes fantastic.
The closest they have is Patrice at the Miami Improv.
Oh.
Friday, July 23rd, and Saturday, July 24th,
Next Friday.
and Sunday, July 25th.
Next Friday, Saturday.
Friday, July 30th through Sunday, August 1st. He'll be at the Cleveland Improv.
Oh, shit.
For all you Cleveland fans. I know you have a big following out in Cleveland.
Cum is full of protein.
LeBron's.
Jesus, I'm in both. Wow, I'm in both
Yeah,
cities.
you're doing fucking LeBron's.
Damn, that's weird timing.
You gotta do some jokes when you're in Miami about, hey, I'm here to play for the Heat.
That's fucked up. LeBron's new fucking hometown and his old hometown back to back.
And the belly to belly.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
All right.
Ron and Fez up after, I don't know, a break, then some Monet stuff, and then finally Ron and Fez live at 11.